Okay. All right. What's up, people? Pete from PFM Fit here. Yeah. Title's exactly what it says. Juicy arm pump. Episode 13, I think. Yeah, it's episode 13 in it. Um, yeah, episode 13 of the PFM Fit GYMCAST here. So, yeah, still combining live action workouts with podcast style dialogue. So, yeah, that's the plan. Today we're hitting arms. We're starting off with the usual. Close grip bench press. So I'm just going to jump right in, hit a quick warm up set of that, do about 30 reps. Nice and easy. All right, all right. So first set of the day, baby. Let's see how we're feeling. Warm right off the go. Warm off jump street. Ooh, probably not. Oh, my lats ain't warm. My lats are fucking toy. Okay. Well, obviously my lats are tight because you know, hit a fucking back workout yesterday. But even though it was supposed to be like a leg day, but we deadlifted, so that was the leg exercise plus some hamstrings. But yeah, my lats are a little sore from yesterday, which is fine because you don't need super fresh lats to bench. It's just a little uncomfortable to lay on your sore lats, but oh well, that's what it is. We'll make do. I'm not gonna go too heavy today. I think I'm just gonna try a 205 pound AMRAP on close grip here. So see if I can get like hopefully somewhere around like 8 to 10 would be nice. Like 8 to 10 reps at 205 on close grip. So yeah, that's what we're gonna work up towards today. We're gonna warm up a little bit. Hit my rotator cuff, hit my tricep extensions, and hit some lat pull down. So yeah, just the usual warm up plus some other light movements and stuff like that. But yeah, nothing nothing too different. So gonna take a little pre workout, hype my energy up a little bit. I'm thinking about testing some new things out. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh, it's fucking diesel. Holy shit. Yeah, that is fucking straight up piss. God damn. Whew. All right. Yeah, and the new thing I'm trying is you can see the shadowy bit of darkness over here, and maybe perhaps if you're a repeat viewer, you understand that the lighting is a little different. That's because I've unscrewed a few light bulbs in the room. Um, and my idea with this is I got reminded of natty lighting and the concept of manipulating lighting to give myself more shadow effect on my muscles. So that's what we're going to experiment with today as we get a juicy arm pump, like the title says. Because I kind of want to see how that looks, and then maybe I can take pictures of that to have fucking thumbnails finally, and figure out how to do that shit. So I got a pretty cool thumbnail though in my shoulder workout I just posted on my YouTube channel because it's me wearing my fucking aviator sunglasses. And I look like I'm the shit. But yeah, um, yeah, we're just warming up here. Let me hit a tricep movement here. I'm gonna hit a little bit of rope. We'll hit rope today. We're gonna go with the squiggly bar. It's a rope kind of day. A little bit of a rope a dope. Okay. Oh yeah, I got a cheat code for you guys too for your home gyms to get equipment off the floor. I'll tell you the cheat code in a second after this set. Ooh. A little heavy. Hold on. It's a little heavy for a warm-up set. Whew. Break off. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I need for a warm-up weight. Almost nothing, pretty much. Oh, yeah, buddy. Yup. Feeling good. Nice. Yep. Getting some blood in the elbows. That's the most important thing on pressing. Second most important thing, besides besides warming up your rotator cuff too. But I always hit the triceps first, in the elbows first, then the rotator cuff. Um, but that's just my personal preference. I mean, you can hit rotator cuff first. You can do whatever you want. You can ignore my warm ups and increase your risk of injury, but that's on you, brother. That'll be on you, brother. Yeah, holy crap, dude! I forgot how. I always think like the accents are heavy in like the United Kingdom. When you just go like an hour further north or an hour further south, you're gonna be talking different English with the same people speaking the same language, but their accents are so different and like thick. And I forgot that that's the same way in America. Like I'm living in New England. I got like a light to medium Boston accent at times. I pronounce certain things with that kind of tone, like that Mark Wahlberg tone. But then I was fucking playing some Xbox with some people from down south, and holy crap, they're speaking a different language. Um, yeah, they have uh, a lot of molasses to their speak or something. I don't know how to describe it other than that. Just that southern drawl. You know, uh, it sounds funny to be fair. It's entertaining to listen to. Um, but yeah, I kind of just forgot. America, we have our accents too. Now, everywhere has a little bit of an accent. You just don't think about it, sometimes until you hear different accents, I guess. But yeah, interesting one. I forgot the USA have different accents. But anyways, still hitting the rotator cuff here. Ooh. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, deadlifts felt really good yesterday, and honestly, my body feels really good today after deadlifting. Um, so I'm actually pretty excited about the program I've gone with here because I think it actually might might be the fucking yellow brick road towards the path of gains because uh, if I was able to deadlift hard, deadlift heavy, and not be crazy sore and like be recovering the next day, then that's a fucking good rep scheme. I mean, shit, it don't get much better than that. All right, let me hit the inverse internal rotation of the rotator cuff. Also, I only have one viewer right now, but if you're the guy from somewhere in Europe who was viewing last night who wanted a warm up with bands, I can show you that now. But let me know if that's you. I can show you how to do all these warm ups with a band, um, and that could help prevent the potential shoulder pain you were having. But um, yeah, that's what we're trying to do here, people. Just trying to give you guys the best and healthiest habits that I have that I would encourage other people to have because I think it'll make their life better because it made my life better. So, yeah, I think people should exercise. And I think they should exercise smart too by warming up properly so they don't get injured um, or hurt themselves and be able to not exercise the way they want to. That's the worst thing. When you're doing the right things like exercising and trying to get healthier, but you um, you either don't know or you are, being a little half-ass about it and you don't do all the right things you need to do, like warm up, or you don't realize you need to warm up. I mean, fair enough. Not everybody, you know, knows exactly what to do in the gym on their first day or when they're starting out. I certainly didn't. I had to learn through a lot of trial and error and a lot of hard ways. But I just want to pass my several years of experience onto the unexperienced, so you don't have to go through as much of a learning curve as I did. And everything I'm saying here is, tried and tested by me personally. I haven't tested everything out in the world, and I won't advocate for things that I haven't tested, but I also wouldn't say don't try them because I haven't, because I just don't know. I'm not gonna make a promise say, oh yeah, no, that definitely works if I haven't made it work for me, you know? And maybe it didn't work for me, but it could still work for you, which is still why you should try it too. But at the end of the day, I could probably tell you all the things I've tried that are more gimmicky that probably wouldn't work for anybody. So, I can save you time there. Um, but at the end of the day, there is still going to be your own individual learning curve, which we all have. We all have to overcome. And I'm still overcoming on a lot of my lifts. My squat and deadlift are not nearly as um, perfected or refined as my bench press. And even my bench press, I still need a lot more touches and a lot more work on in my life. So I didn't even like the way my incline was looking the other day. I think I need to lower the weight and do a little more controlled work with it because I didn't think it looked that good on my top sets. So yeah, watch that video back for a bit. But yeah, dude, that's the funny thing. I'm actually glad I'm making content because at least I'm entertaining myself. Like when I'm scrolling on YouTube and like I just can't find anything to watch, and I just want like a background, something to listen to, like while I'm playing a video game or whatever. Just throw on my own GYMCAST. I got like hours and hours and hours and hours of episodes to listen to here. I just never run out, and just don't mind hearing myself talk because everything I'm talking about is shit that I like and shit that I agree with. So it's like, wow, this guy's making some good points. I'm sitting there thinking that while I'm listening to myself on a video. And it's like it's not even a surprise. I even know what I'm gonna say too, and it's just relatable because it's me. So a little narcissistic, but I mean, at least I'm not cringing at myself. At least I'm not like, oh, I can't look at myself on camera or whatever. Like, at least I'm actually enjoying it myself. That might mean other people would enjoy it, or I don't know. But all right, we've warmed up rotator cuff. We've warmed up triceps. Let's hit another set here. Then we're gonna hit a set of lat pull down um, to warm up the lats, and then we're gonna add some weight on the bar. So, yep. Pop, pop, pop. Fuck this sweatshirt, man. I can't deal with it. I try to wear it just to like get warm, like during my warm ups to let my body and my arms and stuff warm up, but it doesn't fucking do it for me. It just gets in the way when I'm trying to bench. Yep, 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 yep. And it makes it so I can't like feel my lats on the bench enough. Messes up my neck position, so I can't do it. I'd rather deal with cold, stiff elbows. Just kidding. My elbows are fucking lubricated. God damn, dude. Ugh. My gears are greased. Ugh. Moving like a well-oiled machine over here. Oh. Yeah, buddy. Damn, that set felt sick. Fucking A, dude. I feel like a robot. That's how my reps need to look, even on the heavyweights. That's what I got to work on. Perfect rep control, especially on incline and maybe mill press. But those are probably my least refined pressing movements, anyways. So it's expected. It's a little expected, to be fair. Obviously, my flat regular grip bench is, the best form I've ever had in my life is right now, and that's what I said the last time I had good form, or my last technique and the last technique, and the technique evolves. But right now the form I have and use and the setup I have works really fucking good. I like it, and it works really good for my other presses too. So that's also what makes it good. But whew, um, yeah, I'm gonna have to take some EPOs just to freaking talk more through these podcasts without needing to breathe so often. You guys know what EPOs are? That's a PED, a performance enhancing drug that specifically like um, basically like strengthens your lungs in a muscular sense to the point where when you breathe and inhale, it pumps more like oxygen into your blood and like through your heart. It basically just makes your lungs stronger, giving you better cardio. Um, and I had a big segment on yesterday's um, stream, GYMCAST, whatever, where I talked about how I think professional soccer players and potentially like almost every other pro athlete, except for like combat sports, because that's the only one where you see people getting caught and getting tested, and Olympic sports. I feel like those are the only things where you get tested. I mean, same with like um, certain powerlifting, I'm sure too. But like Olympic stuff for sure. But it's like I'm not even gonna talk about it today. But I'm pretty sure I'm starting to get the idea that all these soccer players and basketball players, football players, all those kind of pro athletes, they might be on the sauce. They might be on the pin and needle diet. Need pin and needle in the ass diet. The juice, the Hollywood diet, the fucking whatever you want to call it, gear enhancements, PEDs, fucking steroids. Just the most derogative term, the most scientifically accurate term too. I think steroids. But wow, that's only if it is a steroid. There's other PEDs that aren't actually a steroid, I guess. But I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm starting to think fucking college athletes are on fucking gear too. Like, I think everybody I played against in college was fucking doping. Honestly, dude, freaking scumbag, loser, cheater, pricks, all of them. Fucking ridiculous. I didn't know I was playing against the fucking like 1980s Olympic Russian hockey team over here in fucking D3 college soccer, but of course I am. I had to play the doped up Russians. So that's how it works. That's the luck I get. So no wonder I got shit on every fucking game. But I mean that's also a fact though too. I mean everyone knows how the rules work. Anyone who is bigger, stronger, or faster, anyone who is just more athletically gifted than you is on steroids. Clearly, that is how it works. Same thing in the gym. Anyone bigger, stronger, and more shredded than you is on steroids. So that's a fact. So don't ever forget that, people. Fortunately, I'm the biggest, strongest, most shredded guy in my home gym. So obviously, I'm not on steroids because there's no one bigger than me or stronger than me in existence. Um, Outside of except for everyone in the world outside of this gym. In my own little, you know, sequestered domicile here. But um, but yeah, everyone else basically is on steroids if they're bigger, stronger, and leaner than me. So I don't make the rules, but that's what everyone else says, and I believe them. So that is the golden rule. So all right, let me add some weight. Then I'm gonna hit some lat pull down. Then I'm gonna fucking. Woo, then I'm gonna fucking hit this actual set with weight. But I'm just adding the weight now before lat pull down. I don't know why. Which grip should I use? What lat pull down grip we going with? We going with a little wide? We going a little narrow? A little this way? A little that way? A little this wide? A little that wide? A little this wide? A little medium? I don't know. Fucking my lats feeling like they need. I think I need the wide boy, ultra wide, oh, ultra diet maga light. Look at this bad boy. Barely fits in the shot. Holy crap. Dude, this thing's a boomerang. Fucking hell. Oh yeah, dude, what a ridiculous superhero too. Did I watch the Suicide Squad movie? And it's like The second one too. I mean, I know the boomerang guy was in the first one, but it's like, okay, really? What kind of stereotype is that? Your superpower is you have an Australian accent and you throw boomerangs? Like, come on, that's a pretty stereotypical superhero superpower, I think. You know, that's a little uncreative. Ultra instinct wide. I like that. Ultra instinct. That's a fucking good term. That's a powerful sounding term. Ultra instinct. The gym might be the modern form of honing your ultra instincts. One, two, three, four. Yeah, great input there. Ultra instincts wide. Hell yeah. That's exactly how I would describe it if I had thought of that first. That's a great description. Very good description. Canonically accurate. And actually, yeah. An actual gym with more people is ultra shit. I fucking agree. Yep. Yeah, no, I don't ever want to be anywhere. I don't ever want to be in a public gym again. Like you just it's not even like a social anxiety or any bullshit. It's literally like I plan my workout, dude. I have like accessories in mind, machines in mind. I got a fucking plan, dude. I'm not like, you know, fucking, I'm not ready to make these, pivots and adjustments mid workout because some asshole's hogging a machine or using this and that. Like, I just hate that shit. So, yeah, I got my cozy little home gym here. It is quite sequestered. That's a new word I learned. So, I'm going to use it a few times this stream. But, yeah, yeah, I definitely don't clean machines in the gym. I don't got time for that shit. So I feel your pain there. I'm one of those scumbags. And I worked at Planet Fitness as well, so I did actually have to clean machines other people didn't clean too. So what comes around goes around. To be fair, but and I know I probably should roast me because I worked at Planet Fitness, but it was my last resort. I went to Best Fitness, I went to Choice Fitness, I went to fucking Gold's Gym, I went to every other gym possible and tried to apply, and P Fit was the only one who called me back. Pizza Planet called me fucking back, dude. Fucking Pizza Fitness over there. And I worked there for like a month or two over the summer. It was actually kind of fun. It's an easy gym to work at. But no, exactly. No, thank you. Yeah, I'm way happier working out in here by myself slash on stream with the chat people. So chat people from around the world too. I'd rather hang out and have these international slash you know intercontinental discussions with people from all over, who I can just ignore if I want to. If I just want to sit here and not read the chats, I can do that too. No offense. I don't want to do that, but I have the option. Nice. I can just be here, just chilling. You guys ain't hogging my equipment, but we're all just hanging out. It's like you just all just well, it's literally like you're just watching the workout, but that's the idea, I guess. But maybe you're working out in your own home gyms right now, or you do a few push-ups or sit-ups, a couple bodyweight squats, stretch out maybe. Can't blame you. Yep. Yeah. Plus, if you don't have any, if you don't have too many lunk friends who are too big and stronger than you, or you don't have like an older brother or something, um, yeah, there's a good chance you'll be the biggest and strongest in your home gym. So that's really awesome too. So you get to automatically be the biggest, strongest, leanest guy in here. Oh, this fucking bar feels so good, dude. The ultra wide instinct bar. Oh my god, I want to hit another back day. Fuck, dude. Fuck arm day. I'm hitting fucking lat pull down. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't even like to say this stuff. Like genetic strong point or I mean, I like to say genetic weak point because that's always a good excuse. But I don't even like to say like genetic strong point, like, but I really do think my back is maybe my genetic strong point, that like it grows really easily from like any exercise, or like a minimal amount. Because I feel like my fucking back is like sleeping, like I'm sleeping on how big it's gotten and like the muscle definition I have in my back compared to other body parts. And it's like, I don't even train back that hard. So it makes me think it's like, maybe a strong point per se that like gains muscle really easily for me at least, my genetics. Whereas like my arms, my chest, my abs, like everywhere else is, delts, everywhere else it just seems kind of like like it takes its time. It takes the natural progress, but I feel like the back is just very developed. So I don't know. I mean, if I had the choice, I probably wouldn't have chosen to have my back be my strong point. I would have said maybe, abs or like delts, maybe have those just be automatically bigger and huge. That'd be a good starting point, but oh well. The cards were dealt. We get a big back. Quit complaining. Yeah, yeah, lucky bastard, dude. But honestly, if arms and abs were easy for me, I probably wouldn't even be training this hard. You know what I mean? Because like, it's honestly good that my back's a strong point because I can't even fucking see it, so I don't like to train it that hard. So I'm glad it just does its shit on its own. Whereas I like training arms, and I also really want big arms, and I didn't naturally have them. I mean, I got like 16-inch arms now, but they were like 12 and a half, 13 inches like a couple years ago. So they were noodly, but yeah, I've had to work a lot harder to build these up, and I need to build the delts up too to match. So the delts are not fitting the physique, you know, in my opinion. So that's definitely my biggest weak point is delts. But I don't know. I've always kind of been like a thick torso kid, with like kind of lanky appendages. Except for the legs. The legs have always been pretty strong, but I think that's from my lifetime of soccer and hockey and sports and shit. I feel like I attribute that to it. Um, but anyways, let me hit this set of 95 pounds here. Let's hit a cheeky like 20 fucking reps, something easy. And yeah, we'll just keep it going. Keep it going. Yeah, buddy. Ooh. Come on. Yeah, this is lightweight. Bop, bop, bop. Come on. Absolutely nothing. Lightweight. Yeah, honestly, I think it's. I mean, I don't have like the world's biggest quads or anything, but my calves. Now that actually might be world record status. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm very thankful for my lifetime of soccer because it's definitely saved me from having like small lat syndrome, or like underdeveloped tiny or small not small lat, small calf syndrome. Um, which I've never had. I've always thought my fucking calves look more like cows attached to the fucking, back of my leg, um, for a long time. So never really worried about the calves. Same with the quads. I mean, I'm trying to train my hamstrings a lot now because I feel like that's like a slept-on athletic leg muscle that will not only make my deadlift stronger, but will also make like my kickboxing better and make me more athletic. So I've just been cranking hamstrings a lot lately. A lot of hamstring curls, a lot of RDLs, a lot of Nordic curls. I'm trying all these hamstring exercises. Also, I'm back to squatting, so my legs are getting big and strong again on the quads, the quad department. And obviously, I do quad extensions. I got a machine for that, of course. But um, yeah, dude, I'm honestly so fucking proud of the fucking variety I've been able to squeeze into this home gym. This is a fucking 12 foot by 13 foot fucking box. This is like just about as big as my college dorm, which I shared with another person. This is like probably as big as like a prison cell, and yet I have fucking Table machines, this fucking rack, dude, fucking preacher curl, leg curl, hamstring curl, a hack squat slash Viking press, lat pull down. Fucking hell, man. How did I even squeeze all this shit in here? I've never even shown you guys this too. I have a speaking of Planet Fitness where I worked, I have a um, exercise bike that you ride on that is specifically custom made from Planet Fitness. It's like, but my dad got it from the gym at the fire department that he worked at, where they got it from a hand-me-down Planet Fitness that got new equipment, and then they got a new bike themselves, and I took this bike because it still works. So free bike, and I do some mileage on that too. But I haven't even shown you guys that because it doesn't fit in this room. It is massive, so it is in a different room, and I don't have a camera stand in there. But maybe one day you guys will see it, or I'll post a story of me doing some miles. Oh wow, you played soccer around 9 years. Good shit, man. What position? Also, where are you from? Yeah, yeah. I've played. I mean, I probably started playing soccer when I was pretty much since I could walk slash run, dude. So maybe like 2, 3, 4 years old, and I'm still playing now, and I'm 22. So I've been playing soccer nearly 20 years. Not that it's competition, because 9 years is damn near incredible, man. That's damn near a decade of playing the game, the beautiful game. So that is great. I might have just been alive longer than you. That might be the only difference in time, but was a striker for years, but after a while I found it boring, so I went midfield. Oh yeah, scoring goals does get boring after a while. Just kidding. Um, Now, fair enough. Yeah, I'm usually a striker slash winger myself. I usually like to be more on the wing, but yeah, I kind of find myself. I don't really play like competitively anymore. I played in college, but those guys are all dope heads. But now I kind of just play like a men's league, pickup league, games like that, and I'll kind of just play however I'm in the mood for. If I'm in the mood for goal scoring, I'll be a fucking, bloodthirsty striker and just poach and stand near goal and run in behind as much as I can. But some days I low key just feel like being a Kevin De Bruyne, and I kind of just drop back a little more. I sit in a position to receive. I just kind of make passes. I get assists. It kind of depends on my mood during the day, or whatever I was doing in FIFA earlier or something. That dictates a lot of my play style. But yeah, I get you, man. I kind of just fuck around. From Amsterdam. Oh, fucking cool, man. You're from the best part of Europe, from my understanding. A little bit of the, you know what I mean? A little bit of the boop, 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 boop. A little bit of that. Yeah, that'd probably be on my bucket list of places to travel. Check out Amsterdam. Check out the weed bars they got there, or however it works. I don't know. Get myself a nice Dutch hooker. Oh, or sorry, they call prostitutes there. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Probably not. I don't want to catch whatever unknown diseases are in Europe from a hooker. I'm probably good there. I'll probably go down south in the continent, go to Italy and look for a wife from the motherland. Might be my goal. I mean, that is where I'm from. Well, not me personally, but my bloodline. Um, that's why I say heritage-wise, I'm Italian. But culturally wise, I'm American because I was born and raised here. Yeah, I mean, I would like to indulge a little bit. Europe does seem like a cool place. Love to check it out one day. I did go to Greece when I was 2 years old, but I don't really remember much about that except for it being really fucking hot and sandy and uh, kind of just sucked. But I would probably appreciate it more now that I understand the history and Greek mythology and all that cool shit. You know, um, and same with a lot of other places of Europe. Check out all like the World War II stuff. Um, check out friggin' Paris, Eiffel Tower, check out Amsterdam in the Netherlands. I want to check out the United Kingdom, go to like Wales, check out some castles. There's castles all over Europe, honestly, but go to England, see a Man City game, check out Manchester. Um, yeah, just do some cool shit. Check out Italy, check out all the cool stuff in there, Roman Colosseums. Leaning Tower of Pisa, check out like Vatican City, check out Sicily, where my ancestors are from. A lot of cool fucking stuff, man, in Europe that I need to see. Um, Problem is, dude, I don't feel like fucking flying like fucking 10 hours over the Atlantic Ocean. That's a little sketchy for me. Um, so I feel like if I'm doing a Europe trip, I'm doing it all in like one go, and then maybe if I really like some places, I'll do a second trip at some point later in my life. I just don't want to make that big flight across the ocean more than once, and doing it by boat's no better. Oh, you've been to Athens for vacation? That's pretty sick, dude. Yeah, I think that's where. So I think it was my parents' friends. So my parents, their childhood friends, parents, and them, they are Greek. We're Italians, they're Greek, and their parents lived in Greece, and they had like a house there. And I think it was in Athens, because it was near like the Parthenon and all the other like shit. I say shit. I just don't know the names of it all. You know. Like my knowledge is pretty much like a fucking Percy Jackson movie or something. So, um, but hey, I do have a great respect for ancient human architecture. I just don't understand the lore. You know what I mean? I don't know all the ins and outs of the religion and whatnot. But I mean, you can't expect me to know all that shit. You know, that's what I think makes me a genius. Not that I am a genius, but it takes great self awareness to recognize your lack of intelligence and the capabilities you have to learn. I think personally, at least what I tell myself. But there's a lot of people who I think are very stupid because they don't have good self awareness too. So I think it is in itself some kind of form of intelligence to recognize your lack of intelligence, or lack of understanding, with the ability to gain the intelligence. I can study Greek mythology anytime I want. I can learn all about it. I just don't want to right now. I got other shit going on. Ooh, come on. Yup, yup, yup. Ooh. Oh yeah, fair enough. And at the same time, I'm not discrediting Europe, but I'm also gonna, you know, run my mouth about how beautiful America is as well, the United States of America, because I just find it so interesting that in this country that I live in, we have almost every climate and terrain and type of environment on planet Earth in one continent, man. And the seasons change. We have deserts in Nevada, swamps and jungles like a rainforest in Florida, Arctic tundras in Alaska, um, fucking palm trees that I know weren't naturally there in California. You know, the East Coast goes from sunny summers, below freezing winters to leaf changing springs and falls. And it's just like, and we have mountain ranges, deserts, beaches, um, everything, man. It's like, holy fuck. Plus 50 states. Each state has, dozens, if not hundreds of attractions, landmarks, museums, historical events. It's like, obviously I want to check out Europe, but it's like I feel like I would never even have to leave America, and I would just never run out of things to do in this country too. You know what I mean? it's just a I just fucking love America, man. It's just got so much beauty in itself, and you know I just don't even know enough about Europe to even appreciate all of what's over there too. But I'm definitely gonna check out Europe someday, and obviously I need to start exploring more states in America as well. I just kind of want to see a lot. Um, Yeah, I mean, it's just a very beautiful world we live in. The continents used to be connected, so it's not even like you know, a continental issue. We used to be fucking Pangea up in this bitch. One big fat great supercontinent, just surrounded by one big ocean. Which damn, dude, the ocean was probably wicked scary back then. Back when Pangea was the continent, I bet the ocean was fucking sketch as fuck, just covering the whole other side of the world. Like for like I don't know, maybe like 270 degrees out of 360 degrees. It was probably covering that. What's up, King Nick? Your name's Purple today. That's cool. What's good, bro? I need to wear my rotator cuff. Kind of feeling like shit. I'm doing all right though, but need to warm up more. Not feeling great. Not feeling 100%. Not feeling not having a super jolly day yet. But that's just because I need to warm up more. Ooh, yeah, buddy. All right. Ooh. Is that an emoji? I'll have to look at that in one sec. Oh, oh my god! It cracked my fucking back doing that pull-up hang. Why are you giving me that sus little side eye there, Bowser? Bowser Bean Burrito. That's a little that's a little bit of a sinister looking emoji face. I don't know how to interpret that. Let me take a little pre-workout. Ooh, fucking hell. Fucking hell, dude! I could outrun a rhino right now. Don't hurt my back. Don't worry, I won't. It's arm day, so no, it's a good crack in my back. From hanging from the pull apart. It's a good crack. Um, like remember the movie like Mr. Incredibles when he like is fighting the robot cannonball thing in the volcano, and then it like pulls his back apart and it like cracks his back, but it's a good thing because it like is like a chiropractor working with the kinks. That's what I'm doing up there. I'm not a chiropractor, but I kind of just figure out how my body cracks, and then it feels good sometimes. If it doesn't feel good, I don't do it. But uh, yeah, I don't know. It might lead to problems later on. We'll see. Um, we will see. But all right, yeah, just gonna keep adding weight here. I'm gonna go up to 165 pounds. Do like one or two more little warm up exercises, and yeah, just keep getting closer to my top set. We're gonna go 165, 185, 205, and 205 is gonna be our top set. And how many sets is that? One, two, three, four. Okay, we'll do a drop set. Make it 5 sets. Um, and then we're gonna do a tricep exercise after this. Then we're gonna do 2 bicep exercises. Then we're gonna end with a bi and a tri, which is my normal cluster of an arm day. So that's how I like to do it. I like to start with tries. I like to kind of finish the tries off with one more accessory after this too, and then move on to buys. Start hitting the buys, and then finish with a buy try combo to really check out my pump. And yeah, just stare myself in the mirror like a self-absorbed prick. So yeah, and if you guys want to watch from the other end of the camera, then you can do that. That's what I'm here for. So that's that. But all right, 165 loaded up. 165, 185, 205. Then we'll probably drop and do like I don't know. Maybe we'll go back to 165, or maybe we'll do 155. Not sure yet. Depends on how 165 feels. We'll try and get 12 reps here. We're gonna throw on the elbow sleeves and maybe wrist straps too. But yeah, before I do that, I am just gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. I'll turn the music up a little bit, but not this song, dude. I'm not gonna use like some stupid TikTok song. Oh, the Fat Rat. He's usually got some good beats. Not that one though. Oh, Alan Walker. He's usually got some good beats. Oh, this one actually is a good beat. All right, I'll be right back, people. That's 2 minutes. 2 minute intermission. About by here. Hey, bitches. Yeah, buddy. All right. Let me throw my sleeves, suck down some pre, and hit this fucking set. No holds bar. That's what we're doing. Just me and the weight, wrestling. All right, I'm just gonna hit one quick exercise. Yep. Yeah, buddy. Come on, this set's lightweight. This ain't nothing. Come on. Ah! Yeah. I've also decided I'm getting a bald eagle tattoo with an American flag, and more of my motivation is literally from the show, um, this show Peacemaker on HBO Max, where John Cena is the superhero called Peacemaker, where he's not exactly a superhero, but he has a fucking bald eagle as a pet, and its name is Eagly, and it's fucking hilarious. And also, the eagle's wicked badass, and it represents America. And I think that's a fucking cool ass animal. Very strong, powerful, noble animal that represents freedom. You know, for a time I wanted to tattoo freedom on my body, but I didn't think that was very free. I don't think you need to have a. I don't think you need to have the word freedom on your body to know you're free in America. But I do think the bald eagle is a great representation of freedom, power, and nobility. So I think it's a sick symbol. Plus, I want to get a bald eagle on my arm with its wings spread open and in its talons gripping an American flag on a pole and have the American flag be like waving down my arm. That would just be majestic. So I might need to get that. Whew. I mean, like seriously, that could never like not be cool. The bald eagle's always going to be the American fucking symbol of freedom in America, and the American flag will always be as fucking beautiful as it is. Like, I don't think we're going to get more than 50 states anytime soon. And I wouldn't even recognize the 51st state anyways. Let's go, 12 reps. Pop, 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 pop. All right, we implied a little more control there that set. You guys driving cruise control ever? I use cruise control in my car. It's not autopilot, by the way, but I do like it for maintaining speed on the highway. If I'm in like, a lane, there's no one in front of me at all for like miles. I'll just fucking sit there on cruise control at whatever speed I feel like going at, and yeah. But I basically just sit there in cruise control with my foot like hovering the brake, rather than being like next to the gas to keep putting gas on, because it's maintaining speed, and my hands on the wheel maintaining lane direction, my position adjacent to the lines on the road, um, and my foot is just hovering the brake in case there's some, discrepancy or calamity in front of me to where I need to stop cruise control and decelerate. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know if you guys use cruise control ever. I like it. I think it's a cool fucking feature. Um, yeah, use it sometimes though, not always, not often, honestly, not even too often. But anyways, we're gonna go up to 185. We're gonna hit 10 easy reps. Then we're gonna try um, 205 and try and get 8 to 10. At least 8. At least 8, I think I can do. But if I can get like 9 or 10, that would be pretty sick, dude. That would be Gnarls Barkley. The Gnarls Barkley. Yeah, bro. I'm not a huge basketball fan, but like, I don't know, dude. I feel like the NBA was like in a weird era with guys like Shaquille O'Neal, uh, like Michael Jordan, um, and like Charles Barkley. Those guys are like weird builds. I mean, obviously Shaquille O'Neal's big enough and whatnot, but it's like it's just a weird, not super athletic looking, but it's a very tanky looking build for a sport that doesn't really have much physical contact or doesn't allow for much physical contact. But maybe the rules were different back then. Maybe it was a grittier game, you know? Like, I think hockey, modern day hockey, has changed the same way. Hockey used to be full of these bigger, grislier guys who were more enforcers and fighters and, aggressors on the ice rather than, snipers, danglers, speedsters, all three. you know, like I feel like Wayne Gretzky was like a pioneer of like, being like a sniper dangler and a little bit of a speedster as he was in his era when the goalkeeping wasn't very strong, the goalie technology wasn't very good in the NHL, or in hockey in general. But um, yeah, goalie technology in hockey now is, oh, I love it. I love it, dude. I just live in a suit of armor. I literally feel like Iron Man. I feel like a tank on fucking ice, and my job is to just not let these little 5-ounce cylindrical shells get by me. And I have these, giant pads and tools added onto my limbs and my body and my torso, my whole body, my entire body from head to fucking toe is covered in armor, meant to deflect and shield me and effectively block pucks. It is so fucking cool, dude. I literally I put on what I call the underglove, which is a skin tight suit that I wear as a two piece, a shirt, pants, and then I wear these slash proof socks all the way up to my knees, so that protect my my shins, my legs, my ankles, my calves from any skate gashing or anything. And that's the underglove. Then I put on my cup, my knee pads, my skates, my thick padded pants. That's phase one. Phase two, leg pads. The leg pads are like this fucking big and about like a foot or so wide, and they're just all deep cushioning meant to basically transform me into a wall as I kneel prone on the ice in the butterfly position. Because that's the butterfly transition. You know, as like a butterfly would open its wings, I basically go from this standing V shape down to a flat butterfly wall. So, like this V shape standing up. This is a leg, this is a leg, boom, butterfly, wall. And then my hands, they give me a glove for catching pucks and a giant rectangle of a pad called a blocker to hold my stick and block pucks. As well as I'm wearing this massive fucking chest pad that looks like it could stop a fucking 50 cal bullet, you know? And I wear this goddamn Spartan mask, you know, of a fucking helmet, which also looks like it could stop a 50 cal bullet, even though I don't think either of them could. But it is sick. Um, and all of that, you do it while wearing ice skates, which are also much thicker and more protected and geared and plastoid covered with hard plastic shells and coatings compared to regular player skates. And the blade is even made differently on the bottom of the skates. So it's a whole different game as a goalie compared to a player, but I live inside that armor. I live inside of it, dude. It is fucking sick. I literally feel like I don't even know. I mean, I kind of feel like Iron Man when I say I put on like an underglove or something. I don't know why, but I don't know. I feel like it's probably closer to like a bomb diffusing suit, or maybe like Batman. Honestly, because it makes me think of that one movie, one Batman movie. I think it was The Dark Knight Rises, where there's a bunch of fake Batmans, and the real Batman shows up and like kicks the real bad guys' asses, and then the fake Batman goes, "Well, what's the difference between us doing kicking ass and fighting crime and you doing it?" And then Batman goes, "I'm not wearing hockey pants," which would be fucking me, dude. I would be wearing hockey pants because I'm not goddamn Bruce Wayne with a $10 billion fucking bank account or whatever. I don't know. Probably has more than that, honestly. 10 billion. That ain't even that rich these days. That's like Jeff Bezos's fucking housemaid makes 10 billion a year. You know what I mean? Like who fucking 10 billion ain't shit these days. Compared to the billionaires we got nowadays. Fucking Elon Musk, dude. Dude, Elon Musk's fucking personal ass wiper makes $1 billion a year. You know what I mean? Like, seriously. I'm just kidding. Batman or Bruce Wayne is probably worth like, I don't know, a couple 100 billion at least. Um, in whatever you know hypothetical thing his uh, company did in that universe. I don't know. He's literally just the Tony Stark of the DC universe. He's just, I think he sells weapons. So it's like you just make weapons, sell them to the government, make billions of dollars doing that, which is what happens in real life. Except you use the billions to fund your own cool technology for your own personal weapons, which doesn't happen in real life like it should. Whew. But anyways, all right. 10 reps, 185. Let's hit it. Ooh! Yeah, buddy. Mm. Yeah, buddy, let's go. Donning my armor. I wear a lot of armor, to be fair, these days. I wear armor when I play hockey. I rarely wear my shin gauntlets when I play soccer, or shin guards, as some of you people call them. But that's because I don't need them. My shins are already made of steel. So, why throw a cheap piece of plastic over steel? That ain't gonna do much. 10 reps. Come on. Attack. 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 Power. Power. Yeah, buddy. Ah. That's a good set. Yeah, triceps are getting strong. Whew. All right. Let me let it cool down a couple degrees in this room by leaving the window open for about a minute. Um, whew. That was a good fucking set, people. Hot damn. Yeah, triceps are cooked. It's such a weird pump in the triceps from doing these heavy sets of close grip compared to the pump you get from doing like a set of like 20 or 30 on like a rope pushdown. Like it's not the same burn, it's not the same pump, but it's a pump. I've gotten it from doing like 5 reps before too. I think it's the same kind of pump as like not quite the same, but similar to like a deadlift pump, like in the lower back. Like just from doing like 2 or 3 reps of deadlift, just from your because you're bracing so hard, it like does this huge pump in the lower back very quickly, even from just a few reps. I think the same is true from doing like these heavy sets of tricep close grip bench press. Because the pump you get in your tricep is like it's just like this heavy pump. You know, it's like a pool of blood is there. It doesn't burn, but it doesn't burn, but there's blood there. You know what I mean? Like a lot of fucking blood, but it's not a burn. It's just like you needed the blood there to hit that set, and now it's just slowly flushing out. You know, whereas when you're pumping, I feel like you just keep forcing more and more blood in. I think this is more like an adrenaline dump of blood where you expel like a shit ton of blood for those few power reps rather than like just keep adding more, little more blood, little more when you do like every little rep and just keep forcing more reps. I don't know. I think it's just a different pump when you try and hit heavy weight first versus for less reps versus um, high rep lightweight. But anyways, let me throw let me take off this 25 and switch it for a 35. We'll make a full iron 205. We'll actually use the 35s for a change. Um, Even though they got used yesterday at deadlift, so you know, freaking 35 gotta quit acting like a baby. They get used plenty often enough. They might get used a few times less than the 2.5s, but you know, that's because I don't always need a 70-pound jump. Sometimes I only need a 5-pound jump, not a 70-pound jump. You know. Plus, the 70-pound addition doesn't usually add up to what I need in most cases. So, it just doesn't fucking serve its purpose very often, except for right now. Because by doing addition through subtraction, and I know I could have just added a 10 on each side to the fucking, 185 I had, which would have been way easier and way less effort. But I did it with this way because I want less plates sticking out, so that it condenses the distribution of weight on the bar, which I think makes it a little easier. But yeah, I'm gonna slug a shit ton of free for this. We're gonna hit a drop set after, but we're gonna try and go for 8 to 10 on this. I am gonna throw on the spotter arms in case I just go to fail on this though. But yeah, the goal is to get at least 8 or more, 8 or more, baby. That's what we're getting. My 8 rep max for a long time slash 7 rep max because it kept defeating me was 195. Um, I kept trying to do 195 on this exercise for like weeks in a row. I kept getting 7 reps every time. I don't know why, but I know I've done 8. I think I did 10 reps the last time I tried, so I got stronger since then. So we've done 10 reps on close grip with 195, meaning it's time to try an up higher AMRAP. Which it would probably make more sense to do 200 pounds flat rather than 205, but we ain't doing that. I don't feel like changing the fucking weights now. That'd be a total bitch. So um, we're just doing 205, and I don't care if I only get like 6 to 8, but if I can at least get like you know, like 7 or 8, 7 or 8 at least would be decent. But I honestly think I can squeeze out 10. The last couple reps might just look a little uglier, but it's okay. And then we'll do a drop set. I mean, honestly, yeah, let's just shoot for 8. Just shoot for a safe, comfortable 8. And then if we get 8 kind of comfortably with good control, good form, then we'll try and go for 10. And then we'll just do a drop set and get like 15 or 20 reps, of doing like 155. So that's a good plan. So let's do it, people. Let me take a minute here, compose myself. Fuck. Holy crap, dude. The pre is eating my skin alive. Fucking A. The pre workout is literally melting my fucking skin. Oh, my pre workout is straight up battery acid. That's my secret ingredient. And it's the only ingredient. Battery acid. It's fucking strong, dude. That shit'll charge you up. That's why they put it in batteries. Let me drink a little more battery acid. Maybe that'll be the fucking flavor I name it when I start my own supplement company. Name it fucking battery acid, diesel fuel, fucking motor oil. Just fucking name the pre-workout just fucking just non-edible things that sound raw. Ooh. Oh my god, I'm gonna peel my eyebrows off. They're fucking itchy. My eyebrows are itching me, man. I fucking ripped them off my head. Dude, I look like a freak. I look fucking ridiculous like that. Especially with the way I just trim my beard and then having no eyebrows. Be this weird gap of facial hair between mustache to forehead. There's supposed to be an eyebrow in between. But that's alright, we're not gonna make that mistake. I'll tolerate it. I can deal with the skin eating effects of my pre workout. That's a healthy side effect. It's supposed to do that. Um, so don't call your doctor if you experience that. If you ever buy my pre workout in the future, when I start making it, I don't sell pre workout. If someone says they sell pre workout from me, don't buy it. It's a scam. Um, but if I tell you to buy pre workout because I'm actually making a pre workout company, which is on the horizon in the future, take my word for it. It's good shit. So, I mean, you can even read the ingredients yourself when I do make it because it's a very uh, interesting formula compared to other blends on the market. And I'm not even going to say brands, I guess, but I have tried quite a few brands of pre workout in my day. Not all, because there's a lot, but a good amount. And just none of them kind of meet the criteria of what I would call not overcomplicated, in my opinion. all of them are way overcomplicated and way underproportioning the essential ingredients while over proportioning and adding in and overcomplicating. This is the overcomplicating part. Is they add a little amount of the actual good ingredients and they add a fucking ton of garbage that you don't need. So that's why my pre is like a bare bones pre. You know, it's very basic. You know, it's not a complex blend, but that's what makes it effective is its simplicity because it's only the basic stuff. It's not this extra junk that all these other pre-workout companies throw in. You know, but enough on that. I'm just gonna take the pre-workout right now and let my fucking lift perform speak for itself. So let's fucking hit this shit here, bitch. Come on. Yeah, buddy. Goddamn. Holy hell. Holy horsecock. Jesus. Oh my god. Fuck. I'm like overstimulated. I just experienced every goddamn. I think my brain just released every single fucking endorphin or fucking chemical at once in my head. Second I started drinking that. Jesus Christ, that might be a marketing gimmick for my pre-workout. Like literally, it might be like a 5 gum. Like the second it touches your tongue, you just fucking enter a new dimension of existence. Hell, I might still be in that dimension right now. You guys might not even hear me anymore. I transcended to the pre-workout dimension. Hopefully not. Hopefully I can snap out of it, but not until I hit this set. Come on, 10 reps. 10 fucking reps. 10 reps. 10, 10, 10, 10. I got the power. See the power. Use the power. Yeah, buddy. Woo! Ooh, ooh. One more. Fuck. Uh, uh. Calm down. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Whew. I had to call upon my oh, had to call upon my uh, instinctual training to calm my mind there because I was pinned and panicking for a sec, and I knew I had to take a deep breath and hold it, put the bar in my stomach to the right to where I can't breathe. That's the only position I could be on that isn't my ribs being crushed to get out of it safely. So stay calm, stay composed when the bar is on your chest. Don't let it kill you. Don't do not fail to the bar. Stay composed. Take your breath. Take one or two breaths. It's all you need, and wiggle out. And also, if you're training in a home gym and you have no one to help you because you're home alone, even more so, good reason to be composed like that because I'm not just going to sit here all day with 205 pounds on my goddamn chest, crushing my ribs and stomach, preventing me from breathing. I got a workout to hit here. I got other sets to hit. So, whew, you gotta fucking save your own life sometimes. Make your own luck. Make your own way. Fucking don't wait for goddamn help. Don't be a bitch. Use your spotter arms, or don't use clips and dump the weight and make another hole in your wall, like I did. Except I didn't do it from dumping weights. I did it from misloading them and having the bar on the wrong height of J cups. So that was my own ignorance. But I was close to getting that 10th rep on 205. Well, not really. I wasn't close to completing the rep. It barely came off my chest. But we know what failure is now. My 10 rep max or my 9 rep max is 205, meaning I definitely could have done 200 for 10. But yeah, now we have a new thing to strive for, something new to try. Because I feel like, you know, like an 8 to 10 rep max slash sometimes like a 10 to 12 or 15 rep max on an exercise like this is better than a 1 rep max in terms of, you know, actual strength gains, not in terms of testing where you're at. I mean, it's still you can still test where you're at by seeing, what your 9 to 10 rep max is, which obviously for me is 205, but I don't think you build as much strength, muscle, or muscle size or definition from just testing out that 1 rep max. Like my 1 rep max on this is probably like, you know, 245 pounds, let's say, 250 maybe, and my regular bench 1 rep max is 275. There's no point in testing that on an exercise that I'm only using as a bench accessory to make the lockout on my regular bench stronger because I only care about the 1 rep max on my regular bench. Don't bother maxing out on this 1 rep maxing. Just go for like, 6 to 12 rep maxes, anywhere between there, an 8 rep max, a 10 rep max, a 9 rep max. You fail the 10, but I think you'll make more out of that because not only are you getting like a better pump, but you're also building more strength gains. I feel like by working with these heavier weights, and I think it just carries over better to flat bench. So that's the only reason I do this accessory. I mean, obviously it's a good tricep exercise. It's just a good tricep exercise. That's a good reason to do it too, and that's part of why I'm doing this. I think it'll make my triceps bigger by doing a strength-based movement for triceps. I also mainly do it because I want to improve my regular bench press lockout power, and I think this does exactly that. So yeah, but a lot of good reasons to do the close grip bench press. So yeah, make sure you're doing it, people. Um, your grip doesn't need to be too extreme compared to your regular bench press. I mean, mine kind of is, honestly, but I could even probably stand to go a little wider out. But I'm working on it. But anyways, let me take the weights off this bar here. I'm probably gonna go back to 165 and then try and get like 15 reps if I can, full gear. So yeah, let's do it. Dropping 40 pounds and what are we doing? We're dropping 40 pounds and trying to hit more reps. So that's the plan, people. That's the plan, homies. Home slices. Ooh, ooh. Deadlift time. I know you guys saw my back day yesterday, but I guess we're deadlifting today too. Watch this. think I herniated a disc. Think I bulged a disc. Hey, what's good, man? How's it going? I'm doing good, bro. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. Or welcome back, I mean. Or welcome back to the chat. Something like that. Greetings. Yeah, we just failed a cheeky AMRAP. Tried to do 205 pounds for 10. Only got 9. But I think it's partially because of my soreness from shoulder day and my, leg day slash back workout yesterday. But yeah, welcome back, man. We're still having a good day. It's good to fail sometimes in the gym, so you know where you're truly at. I'm about to go to fail again on 165 and see how many reps I can get. I'm going to do an AMRAP. Probably get like 12 or 15, hopefully. Get a fat pump in the tricep jewels. Yeah, that's the goal today, people. Get a juicy arm. Mic on, mic check. Hello? Mic check. Is the mic working? Careful, don't injure yourself. Hello. Okay, I think the mic's working again, people. All right, I stepped on it and it got tangled on my foot and unplugged. Sorry about that. But yeah, it looks like the mic's back online now. It's good. Thank you for the feedback. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'll try not to injure myself. No, I'm just kidding. Well, no, I'm not kidding. I'm not going to try and injure myself. I'm serious. I'm not going to try and do that. But uh, I did. I was just kidding about being injured or herniating my disc because yeah, it's just a joke. I deadlifted yesterday, and honestly, my back feels like really good. Honestly, hamstrings not too sore. I went pretty heavy on hamstrings too. Not too sore. My lats are the most sore from everything, and I only did one lat exercise. But yeah, here's what it is. Anyways, I'm gonna gear up, hit this last set. Um, who's that? First time chat. Legendary Grain. Ooh, doing survey. Boxers or briefs? Oh, hmm. Let me see. What am I wearing here? I'm wearing I don't know what's the fucking difference. I don't know. Um, I don't know. I agree. Yeah, no. My thing here is I'm training for longevity rather than, like more than anything. Obviously, I want to get stronger, bigger, leaner, cooler, smarter. Obviously, I want to do all those things, but I know it just slows my progress to try and rush it when I don't focus on longevity because if I get injured, that is the opposite of longevity. That's a setback that loses gains, wastes time, messes up my mindset. So exactly, train for longevity and health, and the strength, the size, the muscle tone, the definition, all of it will come. So, oh, I think I use boxer briefs then. Um, except the problem is my thighs are too big, so I end up taking scissors and I cut the inside and I just cut the elastic, so they don't constrain my thighs. I don't know. I can never really find good pairs I like. I use these Hanes ones, and they're like not that great. But yeah, I think I'm using boxer brief because they have a tight band, an elasticy band that doesn't really stretch or that covers the leg, but they also go long. It's not like a tighty whitey thing, that's just like a thong or a speedo, whatever. Yeah, based on that description, I'm thinking I have boxer briefs because I don't have like any like checker colored boxers or anything like that. But I also think they're longer and they have a tight thing around them. But I don't know. All right, let me gear up for this set. Keep going with that survey. That's interesting, I guess. That's our first big talk about underwear, I guess. I don't know. He might have already left. He might have got what he needed. Extracted the information and departed like a goddamn alien. Ah. Ooh. Wow, the elbows actually kind of feel like shit today. Hopefully, hitting biceps makes them feel better. I think I'm gonna do hammer curls, preacher curls, and something else. Maybe something with a cable. Maybe, I don't know. I kind of want to do like some easier, more chill bicep exercises, but at the same time, I know that's not going to happen, and I'm going to go hard as fuck. So yeah, we're just going to have to overcome the adversity of pain. So, but that's okay. It'll help me open my inner gates. Ah, 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 ah. Good dive. Dive into the other sleeve. Ah, wah, wah. Penetration nation. Let's go. Ooh. Now the wrist wraps. Anti-wrist gyration support system. Tightening. Module 1 engaged. Priming module 2. Get out of here, brah. Quit hugging my pant leg, bro. Fucking nut hugger. Get out of here. And module 2 engaged. Phase 2 complete. Priming phase 3. Strapping in for liftoff. Phase 3 engaged. Initiating liftoff sequence. And liftoff. Fuck! Yeah, bitch! Ah! And what? And fucking what? And your mother on my lap. Yeah, no problem. Here to help anytime. Yeah, I'm not, guess I don't know. Maybe I should have been more skeptical about that question. I don't think you really have a survey that you care about. I think you just want to know what people are wearing underneath their pants. You clever little sly dog, you. But got a good one. Be buff but live till 25 years, or be average but live till 85 years. Well, that's the thing. You don't have to be average either. You can be above average still, but it's like, the game of life where it's like you can either take the quick path to start life and you just get a random dealing of careers and this and that, or you can take the longer road and be more successful and get to choose your way and choose your career, but it takes more time. It's literally that. You can become a beast, you can become, a freak, a Herculean god, a freak of nature, a Mog, a beast, a unit, a tank, a fucking, a fucking centaur. You can be whatever the fuck you want, but if you do it the right way, you can do it without being injury free and having to quit when you're 25 or 30. You know what I mean? You still can become a beast though, it takes a little longer. But here's the thing. You know how they say it's about the journey, not the destination? Or, the journey and the adventure, not the treasure? If you enjoy the journey, which I thoroughly enjoy this journey, I enjoy being in the gym for 2 to 3 hours, 5 days a week. And that was before I was even live streaming. I really just enjoy this. It's fun to me. I don't want to condense my workouts and make them quicker because I like spending 2 and 3 hours in here. It's a good way to spend my day and kill some time. You know, I fucking like it. So I just like the gym atmosphere. But I enjoy the journey. If you can enjoy the journey, even if it's not, instant satisfaction of reaching your goals every single day, but you get satisfied by, you know, the accumulated progress of, 3 months of consistent training or a year or several years of consistent training, which is where I'm at now. After several years, what I have to show for it is, you know, I put like 75 pounds or 70-ish pounds. I've gained 70 pounds on bench press, which is 70 pounds above my lifetime PR in just a couple of years of training. You know what I mean? Like that is more than I ever dreamt of bench pressing. My goal was only 225, not 275. But once I got 225, I kept going. I was not satisfied that that was the end of the adventure, and I got the treasure of 225. The journey continued because I enjoyed the process to 225 the same way I enjoyed it to 275, and the same way I'll enjoy it to 315. And same thing with my deadlift, my squat, everything. So you can still become a beast, trust me. You hot. Thank you. Well, you should have started with that one. I mean, I know I still answered your underwear question anyways, but uh hell, now you're just buttering me up. Um yeah, exactly. Like yeah, no, I'm definitely not gonna blast any PEDs. At least not until I'm potentially on the decline. Think of it this way. Let's say you're in your mid 30s, you've already reproduced, had children, and now your body through natural aging is just on the decline. Your testosterone's decreasing, your bone density, all your hormones are just decreasing. Take test boosters. Take some HGH, human growth hormone. Take some fucking, HRT. Take some testosterone. Who fucking cares, man? Take the basic stuff that is actually very healthy for aging adults to keep them youngish and healthy feeling to keep lifting. And when you're not blasting a competitive dosage, like to compete and be a pro, you're taking like a supplementary slash maintenance level amount. It's not going to like enlarge your heart or do any of these the terrible side effects or like as severely or as the chances are much decreased. It is actually very healthy. you know like if you're not a pro athlete or any kind of thing, but you like the gym and you're starting to lose the ability or lose the strength or lose the energy or lose the ability to recover as you're getting like into your 30s, 40s, 50s, whatever, hop on a cycle, bro. No one's testing you. That shit is legal if you're not a fucking pro athlete. And even most pro athletes are on that shit. I'm not saying I would never take PEDs. I'm just saying I would never do it before I max out my natty potential and before I have kids. I would never do it before then, nor would I do it before I'm on the decline because I want to delay the decline. And I'm thinking the decline would be when I'm 35 or 40. I might be on the decline hormonally. No matter how good I take care of myself and have a good diet and take my vitamins and everything, time is the enemy of everyone. So take some supplements, boost the lifespan, boost my ability to work out, keep me stronger, keep me healthier longer. That's kind of you don't even take. You ever watch that '70s show? Yeah, I do. Is that the one with Red Foreman? That show's hilarious. I do protein, which I get from meat. Well, yeah, you don't even take protein powder. Protein powder is good for you, man. Good supplement, for sure. But let me get my next tricep exercise here. I'm doing something I haven't done in a while, or a long time, honestly. You know what we're using, people? We're using the V bar. I bought this cheeky little piece on Amazon because I thought it looked cool. It's got some knurling. It's full metal. I'm gonna throw it on where the rope is, and we're gonna use the V bar today. I used to use the V bar a lot in commercial gyms. I never really liked the rope as much back in the day, but now I love the rope. Um, and I also love the squiggly bar. So, but that's why I have all these attachments because it's just more variety for your cable machine. I love it. Oh, that's too light. Too light. Yep, yep, yep. All right, can you guys see me okay? Yeah, you can. Oh yeah, you got the best view of the triceps. Oh, okay. This is like limited raw. Interesting. Oh, okay. This is very interesting. Oh, I know what this does. Oh, we might have discovered something here. Jiminy Cricket over here, fucking Indiana Jones, fucking Lewis and Clark, fucking Christopher Columbus, fucking Leif Erikson, friggin' I don't even know who else discovered shit. And Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Edison, friggin' Nikola Tesla, Henry Ford. Oh! Alright, that counts as a warm-up set. That's not even set 1. That's set 0. Holy shit! Isn't Hyde he's got the long poofier hair with the glasses, more like a stoner guy. Yeah, I used to do protein powder. My supplement is vitamins, glucose, caffeine, and protein. Nice. Yeah, my main Christopher Columbus. Yeah, he discovered America. Well, I mean, so did Leif Erikson, but I mean, it's just discovering. I was just naming people who discovered shit, you know, because I just discovered what this V bar is used for. It hits the long head, people. It hits the long head. That's what it targets. That's what it's good for. I didn't realize this before. I haven't used it in months. I understand now. My eyes have been opened wider than they've ever been before. This is quite a revelation. Whew. Wow. Get a load of this fucking guy, am I right? Been sitting here the whole time collecting dust. I didn't even know what he was good for. Now I know. All right, we're gonna be using V-bar a lot more, people. Holy shit, that is cool. Well, me and Hyde might have a few things in common. Yeah, no, I definitely that show's just on TV like every time I turn my TV on, but I've never like actually sat down and watched like the linear episodes of the seasons. It's kind of just a show that I see on and I'll watch for like 5-10 minutes and just get a few chuckles out of, which probably means I would enjoy it, but nah, yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I could see myself being Hyde, but I'm also probably more closer to maybe like Red Foreman's kid. I feel like maybe I'm a bit of a cross between the two. You know, and I also got a little bit of Red Foreman in me because I'm a little literal when it comes to people being stupid. I'm pretty literal when it comes to that. But and I think that's how he is. He's got a pretty blunt way of explaining himself. But oh, like I was today years old when I learned this meme. Oh, it's the hair and looks. Well, I definitely don't have long, curly, poofy, afro-y type hair. I mean, it gets a little bit like that when it's longer. I definitely give it more of a wave break, but beard-wise, I didn't think you had a full beard. I thought it was more like a chin strap. But I'm working with the full mutton chop here, hold on, as well as I am Wolverine, by the way. So the beard, literal Wolverine chops. So watch your shit. Some claws might pop out of here. Might get a little claw uppercut. Boom. Right through the fucking jaw. Absolutely wing ya. Thank you. I trim it myself. I trimmed it this morning. Thank you. I take great pride in my beard. It is probably my strongest feature besides my actual body. And I mean my body in terms of strength, but I also mean my beard in terms of not only its glory, but the power it represents, as well as the masculine, um, the masculine tone it throws off. I would say. I'd say it definitely accomplishes a lot of goals for me. I need more weight. This is too light. Fuck, this feels good. This feels too good, bro. Holy hell. Christ on a cross. Oh my god. Alright, I fucking love the V bar. No shirt? Calm down. Calm down. Keep it in your pants over there. We're getting a pump here. You gotta wait for that privilege. Oh, this is a public stream, by the way, too, you know. People can see your chats. Oh, I'm just kidding. I don't mind. I don't mind the jaw-dropping, awe-catching, breathtaking scenes on this stream. I don't mind. I figured that may be an effect I could have on some people. I'll take it. I'll take it. But oh, geez, interesting. Very interesting. Let them see. Yeah, that's like doing it in a car in a parking garage with the windows rolled down. Not only can everyone hear you because the voices echo, but they can also see you because the windows are down. That is some not giving a fuck flattery, but fair enough. I will not reject it. Just embrace it. But yeah, fair enough. And those are some sus emojis. Although, hey, get out of here, furball. Although, sorry, I was talking to my dog. Yeah, the only the only drawback to these streams here is we're limited by usernames here, so I don't even know who's gawking at me these days and catcalling me. I mean, could be men, could be women, could be some kind of hybridizoid of science. I don't know. Some, you know, something tinkered with or something. I have no clue. The spectrum of reality anymore. All I have is my own grasp on reality. But oh well, I'll just take compliments on all fronts and uh, take my criticisms with a grain of salt. Which honestly, I haven't really gotten much criticisms, which makes me think I know what I'm talking about for the most part. But um, again, I don't think I'm an expert, so I don't know. Maybe I low key am. I mean, you would be assuming correctly there, but I don't even know. I have no idea the ratios on Twitch. I don't even know. Do women fucking stream? Is that a thing? They probably do. They probably fucking. Oh, I don't know. They probably dress like dress like fucking. I don't know, hookers, something. Oh, if I had to guess, but I don't know. I could probably pull off that gimmick too these days. People are begging for me to take the tarp off, but I will probably in a little bit. It's honestly just the winter though. It's like in the summer, dude, the shirt comes off like second set. Like I don't even care about the pump at all in the summer. Fucking shirt comes off like second set. Whereas like It's the fucking winter, dude. My vital organs need to stay warm. They need to stay insulated. It's fucking like negative fucking 10 degrees outside right now, you know? And I got the window cracked open. So, yeah, I don't know. The winter, I haven't been taking the shirt off as much as I normally do in the winter, but I am looking pretty big, and I do want to see my pump, so we might be doing that later. But let me hit this next set, people, then I'll read those few chats for you. So, but yeah, this ain't like passing secret notes in class. Your chats get read out loud for the whole stream to hear. So, just know that when you're interacting in chat, this is like passing a note right to the teacher to read out loud. Ooh, yeah, buddy. 4. Holy crap. Why am I so strong on this fucking movement, dude? I feel like I can, like, full stack this shit. Jesus Christ. Yeah, fair enough. I'm still trying to find the balance between, interacting with the stream and keeping the flow of my workouts going so I still make good gains. But I'll be honest, people, my workouts were taking 2.5 to 3 hours before I was streaming because between sets when I wasn't talking to stream, I would just walk around my house, pet my dog, fuck around, do stupid shit, you know. Whereas now I'm just actually just talking to stream, and it's I'm still screwing around a little bit in the workouts to be honest, but don't really care. I was kind of doing this before, I'm still getting my same intensity of workout in, same volume, same amount of exercises, same sets, heavier weight, honestly. And it's pretty fucking nice. Um, but But yeah, I mean, I get it with the confidence thing too. I mean, that's part of what held me back. I wish I was streaming sooner and making content sooner, but at the same time, when you look at the fitness industry and you see how big, strong, jacked, lean, and shredded everybody already is, you feel like nobody would want to watch, string being me who can barely bench 135. You know what I mean? Like, I get it, man. I was 100% there, but now, honestly, and maybe it's just because I work out alone, so I don't even get to see the big guy in the gym anymore, who's just mill pressing 315 and deadlifting 600 pounds to hurt my ego more. But working out at the home gym by myself, being the strongest guy I know now, literally, except for the absolute freaks of nature I've seen in my chat a couple times with 1,500 pounds, 1,700 pound crazy totals. Um, it just after a couple years in the gym where I'm at right now, I feel like I've learned enough. I've, you know, done enough individual research and then applied that research into my own workouts by myself behind closed doors for years and years now. Like almost coming on 3 years, I've been a home gym uh, primary trainer. I've, like training from only my home gym. I've only been to like 2 commercial gyms this whole time, and that was on a vacation at a hotel, at hotel gyms, pretty much and shit. But point is, I get it, man. You don't always have the confidence starting out just to go be a content creator, especially because everyone else, you know, looks like they're way bigger and stronger than you, and people are watching that. You know what I mean? It's like I totally get your perspective there, but at the same time, I looked at the fitness industry and the whole fitness entertainment, side of things on social media, and I kind of felt like my brand is just different. The way I'm telling people to train and my perspective as a natural, I feel like it's more relatable to the average Joe because I'm a fucking average Joe. I like to think I'm in the 1% because technically I am in terms of strongest people on the planet because I'm stronger than the 99% of untrained people who have never been in a gym before. But I'm in the 1%, and that 1% includes world's strongest man, world record power lifters, all the world record fucking holders, fucking professional athletes for every sport. It's a good 1% to be in. And I'm at the bottom of that 1%, which is fine because I'm in the 1%. I like it. And I think, if everyone's in a room shouting the same thing, shouting, my method, this and that, everyone's shouting the same thing for their own brand of fitness, I feel like I'm shouting something different, and that's what gets you heard. If you're the only guy in the room yelling something different than everyone else is saying, you're actually going to get some attention. You know, I think my brand of what I'm trying to put out for content is a little bit different because I'm not a rigid power lifter, bodybuilder, sports guy. I'm not any of these things rigidly. I'm very fluid. I'm like Bruce Lee. I flow like water, you know? If I want more strength, I focus on strength based lifts. If I want more aesthetics, I do higher reps on those strength based lifts. If I want more athletics, play more sports, go for more runs, do plyometrics, train my kickboxing. I feel like that's a brand that I haven't seen in the fitness industry, at least with my combination of interests. I mean, Juji Moof was a very diverse lifter, but I just think what I'm offering is unique, and I think that's what will help me stand out in a sea of very strong, very talented, very big and lean lifters who I'm not anywhere compatible with in that regard, in the big, strong, lean aspect. But my message could be different, which may be what makes people want to listen to me rather than them. And it's not that it's a contest, but it's just it's how the game works. Don't hate on women on the grind. Men do it too. Oh, I definitely don't hate on women on the grind. In fact, that's if you actually are a woman, which would be preferable. um, I definitely don't discourage that because more women need to do that because that's a bravery that is not typically displayed by females. They think it is, you know, come to them only when in reality, probably most women on earth, if you approach the guy you're interested in, you probably have a 95 to 99.9% chance of getting a yes. Whereas for men, since the system is rigged against us, it's literally like about a 5% to a 0% chance we get that yes while asking dozens more women around. You know what I mean? The volume to return ratio is nowhere near comparable, and women don't even realize this. They don't realize how easy it would be if they do just get on the grind. You get my point? So I respect you for doing it. It's very forthcoming, and perhaps even a little overwhelming for my past experiences because I've never really had that kind of forthright attention. But it is commendable and very honorable and brave. Belly rub got me down bad. Well, I'm not fucking Buddha over here, so I don't know how that's getting you down bad, but fair enough. Um, fair enough. I don't know if that would do it for me, for someone else doing that, but um, yeah, I mean, whatever gets your freaking whatever rows your boat, I guess, or you know, freaking get your motor revving or something. I don't know. I'm around 20 to 30% body fat and training at a commercial gym powerlifting, trying to build up my strength so I can one day lift my max weight while keeping it natty. Yeah, fair enough, man. I mean, your max weight's always going to evolve until you hit the decline in your, 30s or 40s or whatever. But um, I mean, honestly, there's no reason you couldn't make content as a power lifter who has a higher body fat percentage because, like fucking every power lifter's fat, like that's not that's not uncommon, And sorry, no offense, but you're not fat, you're not like obese, but you ain't lean either. You ain't stepping on the bodybuilding stage either, and neither am I, because I'm probably like 15 to 20% body fat, maybe somewhere in the 20s, and I have body dysmorphia and I can't tell, but I think I look decently lean, at least lean enough that I don't feel like I need to cut. You know what I mean? I don't feel like I've gone overboard on my bulks, but I'm also not as lean as I want to be either. So and no one is. Even Chris Bumstead gets fucking body dysmorphia. He's not as lean as he wants to be. And it almost killed him to do that. But no, dude, if you're a fucking power lifter and you got a little bit extra fucking, extra fucking meat on top of your muscles, that's fucking like, that ain't something to be ashamed of. That's literally powerlifting, man. Powerlifters typically don't work on hypertrophy and they just don't build the same types of muscle as someone with non powerlifting specific goals. You know what I mean? But I think if you want to subtract some of your powerlifting oriented goals and substitute in a little bit of hypertrophy and maybe cardio and balance your build out a little bit, yes, it would slow your powerlifting progress. But like we said, it's the game. So you take a little more time to balance out your build, improve your cardio, lower your body fat percentage, builds a little muscle in in the shoulders. Well, you said you got arms and stuff like that, but build muscle on things that you don't train as a power lifter, like shoulders, like like biceps and stuff like that. You know, and just round yourself off. And I think in the same amount of time, you'll realize not only did you enjoy the journey more and you feel better, but you'll still reach your goals. And it may not be the exact same timeline, but I think at the end of the day, you'll have a product that you enjoy more. And that's just my advice. May not work for you, may not be the right method, may not be the right advice. You don't have to listen to it, but that's all I can offer is my 2 cents. I mean, it's very simple. If you're upset with your physique, start bodybuilding. If you're upset that you're weak, start powerlifting. And if you want both, then combine both. And, do both half as good. Oh, yeah, that feels like good weight now. Finally, we got some real weight. Oh, baby. Big boy, baby. Yeah, baby. Bitch, baby. Boss, bitch. Boss, baby. Ooh. Oh, is anybody counting? Fuck. Bah. One more. Oh, fucking whore tits. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy freaking horsecock. Oh my god. Oh, you were counting. Yeah, I probably got about 10 or 15 or something. I don't know. I kind of just went to fail. Felt good though. Don't worry about it, bro. Bremer, Premier. I don't know. Is that a YouTuber? I don't know who that is. Always tells me woman for a jacked man, and I like the guy, but it's always gets me down when he states that and makes me feel like I'll never get a partner. No, I mean, here's the thing, bro. I'll tell you a little bit about women. They do not fucking know what they want, and you will waste your time trying to figure out what they want because you're solving a problem that they don't have the answer to either. So it's not a matter of just having the six pack, having the abs, having the definition. You can be a little bigger with strength. The only thing that matters is how you use that body and if that body could be used for protection. Because that is the only psychological thing that women don't think they want, but psychologically means more to them than anything else. Than just having a six pack, than just owning a gun, than, having a nice beard. It's really, do those muscles look like they could fucking save my life in danger? Do those muscles look like they could fight a bear? In my opinion, that's what I think it really is about because, I mean, I've seen women who in my own opinion, if I was that woman, would not be dating that guy because that guy looks like melted ice cream and has no fucking abs, no gains, but at the same time, you know, he looks like a fucking truck who, he looks like an 18-wheeler with no brakes when he fucking starts running towards you. You know what I mean? It's like, you don't always need to be the fucking Hasselhoff or be Arnold with the jacked, shredded muscle because women don't even fucking want that. They just want a functional fucking man who can have the qualities and traits of a man and be fucking useful. So if you're strong as fuck and you have a little bit extra body fat, doesn't matter because you're strong as fuck. You're a power lifter. You can, push somebody with 300 pounds worth of bench press fucking push force. You can fucking deadlift some fucking, dead body off the ground who weighs 600 goddamn pounds or something. I don't know what your total is, but I'm just speculating you got a big total. Yes, literally that's it. They just want someone who could protect them. They don't want some scrawny little twink. They don't want some fucking soy boy with fucking bird bones. That shit is a fucking lie made up by the fucking media to weaken men in society, and make them more like frail women, which is just the only person that hurts is this country and the people of America and Europe for fucking places like Russia and fucking China to invade us. That is the only person that benefits is Russia and China. It doesn't benefit the women because it doesn't get you women. It doesn't benefit the men because it weakens you and doesn't get you what you want, which is women. So be strong, be protective, and if you got the genetics to be shredded too, or you put in the work on the diet and the cardio to get shredded, it'll help. It probably won't hurt, but at the same time, it's really just a toss up. Some women like the really lean, shredded guy with the muscles, the veins, the abs, and other women, want the guy who has, strong, firm muscles, but no definition and is covered in body hair. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a one size fits all either. I can't say every woman will like you if you're jacked and shredded, or every woman will like you if you're a giant bear. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a one size fits all, but the one size fits all that is there is psychologically they want someone strong enough to protect them so they don't have to. Because all this convenient feminism shit came around in the era when women don't have to go hunt for food, women don't have to go fight wars, women don't have to fucking do goddamn anything, not even take care of the house, which I get it, gender roles, sure. That's why they want equality now. They didn't want equality when it was hunting the saber-toothed tiger, when it was hunting the mammoth to feed the tribe, when it was fighting the war to protect your land and your freedom and protect your women from getting captured and, tortured as sex slaves. Now it's fucking equality, this and that, all this. It's like I get it. It's a very convenient time to want equality, but when it was hunt the saber-toothed tiger time and hunt the mammoth time, there was no such equality. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't even a conversation because they fucking wanted just the protective man to just do the simplistic role of use those god-given muscles, that god-given strength, those god-given dense bones, and go kill the mammoth. Get your pointy spears, chuck it at the mammoth, chuck enough spears at it, and it drops. Hey there, how's it going? Peter, Peter, Peter Def YouTube. My name is Peter as well, bro. That's awesome. Welcome to the chat, my fellow Peter, my fellow Rock. We're both named after one of friggin' Jesus' best disciples. So he's a Twitch health and fitness streamer from Romania. And when he was in school and chunky, he felt invisible to girls until he started working out and he started getting noticed by them. Well, you know what else might have happened too? Is it may not have just been the fact that he started going to the gym and getting fit. Maybe when he started going to the gym and getting fit, he started liking himself more and gained confidence to go approach girls as well. Because my confidence that I get from training in the gym and knowing my arms are 3 inches bigger than they were a couple years ago, that gives me through the roof confidence. And I'm only on the first floor. So we're going through the fucking first floor ceiling, through the second floor ceiling, through the fucking roof. You get my point? Maybe he just got more confident too. And the girls noticed he's glowing with confidence because he built that confidence in the gym. And he may not even realize that himself. He may have just thought, oh, yeah, I got a bicep vein, I got some abs, and the girls notice me. That helps. That helps, certainly. But like we said earlier, girls don't just typically approach guys, even though they have a fucking almost 100% chance of getting the yes. They don't do it as often as they should. So the guys do it, but when you start putting in the work in the gym, when you start getting the bicep vein and the confidence from seeing your bicep vein to go up and approach the girl, they also notice that. They notice your confidence. They notice how you're carrying yourself with more confidence now. It's one of their senses. So if you're gonna walk up to them all, oh, hunchback, oh hi, how's it going? Oh hi, I'm Peter with my clammy hands here, and you shake with the wrong hand, and you look like you get blown over by a small gust of wind. That ain't gonna cut it. That's why what they say, women like assholes. It's not that you have to be an asshole, but you have to walk up with confidence, like you don't care if they fucking say no to you. You walk up, what's up? How's it going? We haven't been properly introduced. If they say, I don't fucking care, I don't want to know about you, walk away. Say, whatever. You're fucking lost, bitch, and walk away. If they say, oh, hi, how's it going? Oh, you carry yourself with so much confidence. I love your beard. You look like you work out. They're not going to say any of these things, but in my head they do. And then you segue it from there into now you've engaged the conversation and you carry it from there in the direction you want to go because you have the confidence to carry a conversation because you work out. You see how that works? It's a cycle of positivity. Just from working out, you get all these other benefits of strength, confidence, women, attention, a lot of things. It just keeps going up and up and up. So that's what I'm trying to push. I want people to get these benefits. I'm not trying to gatekeep the gym from anybody. I would like to see more people work out. That is what I'm trying to fucking push here. I want more people to work out and get these benefits and be stronger, more confident people. So look at it like that, people. But yeah, hopefully that makes some sense there, my guy. So yeah, but yeah, there's your philosophy 101 with your host here, Pete from PFM Fit. You guys enjoy the GYMCAST? Consider dropping me a follow ski and or a subscription or whatever, and yeah, just keep following the content. I'll be posting more. Next stream will be Monday, so we're taking tomorrow off because it's the Lord's Day, of course. I mean, also I need a rest day some point. I am human. I need rest days, and also I got a ton of fucking homework due, so that's also my homework day. But um, because I am also a student, so I'm a human and a student. So those are two different things. But because when you're a student, you're a nocturnal creature who stays up all hours of the night submitting assignments and doing research, like me. But yeah, so we're doing that, and then we'll be streaming again Monday. It'll be a big chest day, but now we're gonna move into biceps. I'm gonna start with hammer curls. 25, 30. Yeah, let's try and do some 40-pound hammer curls. Let me just warm my biceps with one quick exercise. Pete, my guy, did you leave after you said hi? That'd be a little sad if you did, bro. I wanted to say hi. We both have the same name. I like meeting anybody with that name. Easy to remember, and I know I can trust you. So, all right. This is my bicep warm up pretty much. I literally grab a light band and just do some bicep curls with it. I'll do about 10 open hand curls like this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'll do about 10 hammer curls inward. So, like so. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 10 more open hands, but I'll pull apart like this. See? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's my bicep warm up. So, all right. Drive some great friends. Friend, when I'm alone, seek comfort. My life-size, cuddly animals. Oh, it sounds childish, but they help me when I feel lonely. Oh, well. I mean, life-size can mean a lot of things, because I'll be right back. Hey! All right, well, I got a funny story to tell now. So, okay. So, speaking of life-size, uh, you know, furry animals, I mean, life-size can come in all shapes and sizes. These things are the size of puppies because they're small dogs, but they are alive, meaning life-sized. So, if your dog is a life or whatever animal you have is life-size in terms of human size, then interesting. But that's a lot of animal. But I have right here on this noggin. This is Chewbacca, named after obviously Chewbacca the Wookiee. But also his name is kind of Chew Barca because he chews a lot and barks a lot. So a bit of a double entendre. And then over here, this little white wolf is, or baby seal, as some refer to, is Sassy. And don't be fooled, she looks very intelligent, but there is not a single thought behind those eyes. She is fucking brain dead. Sorry, Sassy. But I'm just kidding. She's actually pretty smart when it comes to getting food, um, and kind of telling you when she has to go out and needs food and water, and she'll shake her bowl and shake her empty plate, and she's pretty smart to be fair when it comes to the essential resources. But other than that, she's a sedimentary animal. But I see great comfort in these animals. They are great companions, and that is literally what their purpose is: to be a companion, to be, um, that pretty much unlimited support source of comfort and support. Because animals or dogs or pets are pretty much the only thing that will unconditionally love you. And maybe the condition is because you feed them and take care of them, but still, they always run up to you when you get home and they fucking want to say hi, and they're the first people to greet you at the door, and they're running all over you, jumping all over your legs. They love you. So do not, be ashamed of, uh, you know, the comfort and solace you seek in your animals, because it's a bond that has literally, been a part of human nature for thousands of years, millennias. Humans are just so inherently good at taming animals. We mount horses. We fucking tame dogs. We hunt with dogs. We have dogs pull sleds. We train, mules to work farm equipment. We train dogs to herd other animals, to herd sheep, to herd chickens. Dogs protect us. They guard our houses. They protect the chickens and sheep from wolves. They hunt ducks, they retrieve ducks, they help you track animals, they can find lost human beings. These goddamn animals were put on this earth to be tamed and to be worked with. They're a resource, not and a tool and a companion and a living thing, not just, you know, some wild animal that just exists for no reason. They definitely have their reasons. Seeing eye dogs, dogs that will bark and tell you when to take your diabetes medicine because they can smell your blood pressure getting low. Dogs that will tell you to call Life Alert or call 911 because you're about to have a heart attack or a seizure. These fucking animals are brilliant, man. And even if it's something as simple as just comfort and support, that is their pretty much most basic purpose that they have senses for. Any dog will come up and comfort you when you're feeling, upset or shitty. That's what they just know, because they would do it to other dogs, because you are part of their pack. In their mind, you're part of their pack. And you may be the alpha, or they may see themselves as the alpha, but either way, they comfort you all the same. And especially as a man, it's very difficult because men are more so sought after for their value and their what they bring to the table rather than being unconditionally appreciated. Because what women bring to the table is something men cannot, which is the ability to raise and bear children. So that is already a very conditionally valued skill set, whereas men need to bring things like protection and, stability. And in the modern world, that means having money for a house and stability, not just fighting off bears and saber-toothed tigers. But let me read some of these chats and get these furballs out of here because they don't like being in the gym anyways. But yeah, a little cameo from Chewbacca and Sassy. So, oh yeah, I didn't say the other one's name. This is Sassy, and this is Chewbacca. So, all right, yeah, that's a profound segment on dogs. Oh well, I would consider getting a real dog because that will do a lot more good than a stuffed animal, perhaps. At least I would think. Um, but but I mean, whatever works for you. Fair enough, man. But real dogs definitely have a lot of great benefits. Hey, shut up. And also, they have some, detriments. I know I said they're not super clever, but at the same time, they are because I have this gate set up outside the hall of my gym, and that was supposed to be corralling them to this half of the house, this wing of the house, the friggin' probably the southwest wing, I believe, but or southwest quadrant. But yeah, they snuck out, and I had to go find them. It took me a little longer than I thought because I didn't expect them to have broken out, but they're too fucking clever. They broke out. So, anyways, let's hit a set of hammer curls here. I'll get mic'd up for it too. Why not? I mean, I'm mic'd up the whole time, but I'll leave the mic around my neck so you guys can extra hear me. Hammer curl time, though. Fucking hammer time. Ooh. Ooh. 16, 17, 17, 18, 19, 19, 20, 20. Bop. Ah. Fuck it. Tarp's coming off. Too hot. Too damn hot. Oh. How's the natty lighting? Oh. The natty lighting sucks. Hold on. Let me screw in some more light bulbs. Maybe we can try this. Oh, son of a bitch. Every time I touch these light bulbs, I get shocked. Fucking bastard. Maybe this will create natty lighting. Cool. Free abs? Free abs? Did someone say free abs? Whew. Oh, fair enough. Well, that's a very selfless reason to not get a dog too, is if you don't have the lifestyle or time or schedule necessary to maintain them and play with them and hang out. So, yeah, fair enough. They're very, very selfless, to be fair. You know, I know people who want a dog just so they can play with it for 5 minutes after work, but they leave it in a crate, 8 hours a day while they're at work. They don't walk it, and the thing just sits in the couch, then sits on a cage all day, or sits in a cage all day, then sits on the couch when the owner gets home, and they play with it for like 5 minutes just because they want some cute dog action or something. So that's actually pretty selfless. But um, I don't know, dude. Why can't I figure out natty lighting? Don't know how to make it work in my favor. Does this work now? I don't know. It ain't quite working. See, I ain't that lean either. I'm lean in certain areas, but I hold fat in others, like the stomach. So I don't get the abs unless I get really lean, do some cardio. But anyways, let me throw 5 pounds in each of these dumbbells. We're gonna go 25 pounds, 30 pounds, 35, 40. So that's the plan. 40-pound dumbbell curls, dumbbell hammer curls, baby. Let's go. Ooh. Quit your friggin' barking, would you? Can't even see anything out the window. Shut your mouth. Hey, don't talk back to me. You guys even hear them barking? I don't even know. It might muffle the bark out. I don't know. My mic settings might muffle the bark out, but the second I told them to shut up, they bark back at me, little back talking assholes. They're so stubborn. And they're well trained too. They're just too independently thinking. They just think independently. Interesting. A fox, preferably. For outdoor space and very energetic. Yeah, foxes. I don't know much about owning them, but yeah, I have heard they're pretty much like a dog in terms of like attitude and the way they like interact. But yeah, I've also heard they're like kind of spazzy because they're very high energy and need to run around and sprint around in circles and get that energy out. Ugh. But yeah, that'd be a cool pet too. Honestly, have a pet fox, bro. That'd be sick. Fucking a, dude. I know I'm not. I know I'm not a dog, like, or a fucking bearded dragon who like you know looks at their reflection in the mirror and gets like sketched out, dude. But when I got this goddamn Wolverine beard and I tilt my head down, I just wouldn't fuck with me. I wouldn't fuck with this guy with a guy with this fucking beard, dude. Like, I just don't want to fuck with myself. I look fucking crazy. I don't know. Good beard style for intimidation factor, I think. I don't know if I could. I didn't even know I could intimidate myself. But to be fair, I feel like it's easy to intimidate myself because I know what I'm capable of, which is the scary part. Whereas other people may not be intimidated, but they just don't know. And honestly, I guess I don't know what I'm fully capable of, but I think I have a pretty good idea of what I would be willing to do. Um, should I be put in a situation where certain circumstances require extreme measures? So don't know though. Anyways, let me get mic'd up. All right, next set of hammer curls, baby. Let's go. Ooh, yeah, yeah, buddy. Face the camera. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 17, 18. Oh wait, no. Fuck. I need to count doubles. That's probably 18. 18, 19, 19, 20, 20. Ooh. Yeah, buddy. All right. Fuck, dude. I gotta get me some Yeah, buddy pre-workout. I actually have never tried Ronnie Coleman's supplements. Bro, the 100 kg bench press. 100 kg slash, I know it's 222 pounds, but let's call it 225 pounds because it's two plates. 100 kg is either two plates in Europe or two plates in America, except it's actually weighs heavier in America. But, anyways, um, yeah, 100 kg is a sick goal to strive for. And like I said, that was my original goal for the longest time, pretty much. 100 kg and your drug money measurements. But and then for me, it was 225 pounds. So, and once I hit that, I was like, huh, I'm sick. I've gone from noob to intermediate, at least in my own head. Obviously, not in terms of body weight to strength ratio percentages. My pound for pound lifts suck. Obviously, I'm still a noob in that regard. Um, but for me, it was my lifetime goal, and I don't care if I weigh 200 pounds. I could only bench 225. Fucking still just as satisfying. So, now I weigh about 215 and bench 275. So my pound for pound strength is getting stronger slowly but surely. But yeah, man, I think once you get the 100 kg, um, you'll be really proud of yourself for the journey it took you to get there. Because it sounds like it's gonna be at least a good few months or years ahead of you. If you're at about 60 or 70 kg now, but think about how satisfying the year or so it'll probably take to add those 30 kilograms on your bench will be. You know, like you stuck with it, you set yourself a long term goal, you achieved it, you now have a ridiculous amount of strength that you didn't have a couple years ago, which now puts you in the 1%. Because that's the thing, man. Less than 1% of the world benches 225, benches 2 plates. If you bench 2 plates, you're in the 1%. I don't care. That's not a lie. That's a fact. If you bench 2 plates, you are in the strongest 1% of human beings on planet Earth. I looked that up the second I benched 225, or like a week before I was going to bench 225 to give myself motivation to hit 225 so I could be in the 1% of the strongest humans on planet Earth. So, not that I'm breaking any world records in the 1%, but I'm in the 1%. And I know with severe confidence that I am stronger than the 99% of people on planet Earth who are untrained, which gives me great confidence to know I'm stronger than that majority of the planet. And if you get a 225 bench or certain other feats of strength relative to your body weight or your gender or your age or whatever, you will also be in the 1% of your own categories or even in the world category. It's sick. It's fucking sick. Just from like 1 to 2 years of training, just a few years of training. And if you enjoy the process, it'll be fun anyways. It won't even be a chore. It'll be, a desirable, healthy goal that puts you apart from society, you know? Damn. Yeah, your uncle did 160 kg but injured himself doing it. Eddie Hall, I think, did 225 kg bench. Yeah, he probably has a 200 kilogram plus bench. He has a crazy strong overhead press. But yeah, he's kind of lost some credibility in my eyes since the whole boxing fiasco. I do love talking about it too. I love talking about Thor double dipping and that whole beef. So if we want to talk about that, let's definitely do it. But I'm not going to deny that they're not both strong people with huge lifts, because they are. They're beasts, you know. Eddie technically is the beast with his tattoos, but all right, let's go. 35-pound hammer curls. Yep. Yep. All right. Whew. What is that geared bench pressing, bro? 599 kg on bench. You've got to be mistaken. And the previous record was 80. Hold on. Are you sure that's not pounds? Because 599 kg is more than the deadlift world record. The most a human being has deadlifted, which was Eddie Hall, was 500 kilograms. I do not believe there's a human being who bench pressed or even unracked fucking 600 kilograms. That's like 1,300 pounds. The heaviest bench press I've ever personally seen on video was a geared bench press where he had the slingshot on his chest. He had um, a Olympic or the powerlifting one piece suit, elbow sleeves to the max, wrist straps, reverse bands, and he benched like I think like 930 pounds or something absurd. Maybe it was even 1,000. But that was in geared powerlifting. The heaviest raw bench press I know of is Julius Maddox's record, where he's done, I think, like 796 pounds, and he's trying to break into the 800s. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think a 600 kg bench press is yeah. It says kg. Jesus. Well, I would say one of two things has happened. Um, Either one, this is the most assisted lift of bench press ever in human history, or two, option two, there's a second option, the world record was miscalculated, meaning it's a feat of strength where they claim 600 kilograms, but in reality, it's maybe, you know, fucking 250 or 300 kilograms. Something more realistic. Because back in the olden days, when they would do like circus level strength feats, they would say, oh, yeah, he's squatting 1,400 pounds. He's squatting, half a ton. He's squatting this and that. And in reality, the apparatus only weighed about 700 pounds, 600 pounds, which is still incredibly heavy, but it's not inhumanely strong. You know what I mean? It's a realistic feat of strength. 700, 600 pounds is a capable squat. A 1,500-pound squat is not possible unless, you know, humans evolve to be like, have the strength of a chimpanzee or a gorilla. You know what I mean? We just don't have that. It's not possible, at least in these current conditions. Um, yeah, fair enough. Oh, heavily assisted bench. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it had to be. It had to be assisted bench. There's no way. And for a woman, the bench record is 290 kg. Jesus freaking hell. 2 fucking 90 kg? Fucking Christ. Oh my god, dude. That woman's benching the universe. Alright, let me get another set of curls, people. Pivot the camera a little bit. Actually, let me get mic'd up, too. I like being mic'd up for the set. Ooh! Ooh! Yep, 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 yep. Pop. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Come on, keep going. 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, mm, 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 8, 9, 9, 10. Yeah. Yep. Nice solid 20. Fucking hell, dude. I could probably hammer curl 50-pound dumbbells for a good set of like 6 to 10. Whew, holy shit, chat's blowing up. Chat is blowing the fuck up, bro. Yeah, all unnatural and take a shitload of enhancements. Oh, I'm sure. Got a banger of a workout in today, though. Oh shit! You test your bench press AMRAP. So you got 225 for 23. Damn. I just want to get 100 kg the natural method through meat and natural supplements. Oh yeah, fair enough. Yeah, yeah, 23 reps is very respectable on 225. That's crazy, dude. Whew. Yeah, I mean your total's insane. But yeah, dude. I mean, look, I know I said earlier in the stream, anyone bigger, stronger, and leaner than you is on gear, and I may be all three of those things compared to you, but I'm not on gear. I got 225 or 100 kg bench naturally, and it took me about, you know, 2 years of consistent training. 2 years of consistent training. I could have probably got this a lot sooner and in high school had I been consistently training then, but I wasn't. I would train for 6 months in the spring and summer, then I would play hockey and soccer in the fall and winter for another 6 months, and I would lose my gains. And the strongest I ever was in high school, I had a 205-pound bench with terrible form. Then, skip forward a few years, the pandemic hits. I'm training from home now. I start my home gym within, oh, let's call it a year and a half, 2 years. Within the first year, I got all my gains back that that I had made in high school from training inconsistently. So now I was back to square one, literally back to square one of what I knew I could do previously. Now begins square two, where I'm actually making real gains on top of my high school gains. So I started actually hitting lifetime PRs, deadlifting over 315, squatting 315 for the first time, getting a bench press beyond 205, repping 205, hitting 225 for one, hitting 225 for two, hitting it for four, hitting it for five, hitting it for six, hitting it for eight, hitting a 245 bench, hitting a 250-pound bench, hitting a 260-pound bench, a 265, a 270, a 275. Actually, I didn't hit a 275, a 270. I went from 265 to 275. I said, fuck 270. But it takes years, but it's goddamn worth it because I have never been happier, and that is my only argument in reasoning. But yep, chest pump was crazy. Oh, dude, your chest was probably blowing up, dude, after a fucking 23 rep set with friggin' 225. 7 consistent years of training to get my weight. Fair enough, man. And you have a fucking insane total after 7 years. Damn, I couldn't believe it when I saw the record was 599 kg for men and 290 kg for women. Well, look up raw powerlifting world record and you'll be more impressed because I do not want to put you down the road of becoming one of those crazy gear assisted lifters, like lifting equipment, I mean, Don't be one of those people and don't buy a slingshot to get a 225 bench. Like, please do not go buy a slingshot to go get a 100 kg bench now. Don't do it. I know it's tempting. I know you're thinking about it, but don't do it. Do not buy the slingshot. It's cheating. Don't buy it. Don't even think about it. Stop thinking about the slingshot. Don't even look up any videos on assisted powerlifting because it's just it's nonsense. It's asinine. It's using the Smith machine with free weights. You know what I mean? It's just asinine. So, well, Thor's 501 kg deadlift is not more impressive. It wasn't in a competition, and it was done at home, so I think it might be a sham. Is heavily assisted. Exactly. Yep. No, yeah, this guy is on the right page. Don't fall for the con of the numbers in geared lifting to make them sound cool. It's like, it's like if every time, like these people, they can't even take a shit by just pulling their pants down. They gotta fucking put on their goddamn, their specific powerlifting onesie with the poop flaps to drop down. They gotta fucking warm up and stretch out their hips and groin and foam roll out just to sit on the toilet, dude. And then even still, they need a fucking band hanging from a pull-up bar around their waist as they lower down on the descent for a box squat to make contact with the toilet. You know what I mean? Like, that's assisted lifting. That's the life you're going down, is not even being able to shit by taking your pants down. You know what I mean? That's the road you'd be going down on assisted lifting. It's essentially that. It's wearing a seatbelt while you take a shit and putting on a powerlifting suit just to take a shit. Don't fucking do it, man. It's a bad road. It's a dark road. It is not gains. Don't buy a slingshot. Don't fall for it. Please heed my warning. Otherwise, you're doomed. But, anyways, let me turn these dumbbells into 40 pounders right now. Yeah, that was a bit of a tangent, but I really don't respect equipped lifting. I don't care how much they're lifting. I don't care what world record you're breaking, dude. It's a scam. You know, it's like putting a V8 in a fucking golf cart. Like, or no, it's like putting monster truck tires on a golf cart, not a V8 engine, because that would actually make the golf cart more powerful. No, these assisted lifters are golf carts with golf cart level power and speed, yet they put on these giant tires to make themselves look bigger and act stronger, but they have the performance output of a golf cart still. You get my point? I can keep going with analogies all day on why I think this is stupid, but I need to get a workout in too. And this is not the hill I want to die on if I keep talking about it. So, yeah. Just don't do it, bro. Ugh. All right, last set of hammer curls. Yep. Last fucking set of hammer curls, baby. Whew. Ooh. Big man ting. Come on. All right. I'm getting a protein shake after this. Yep, let's go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get some single arms. Come on. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Fuck. I am looking jacked, my guy. Holy shit. Dude, watching myself pump these curls in the mirror. I look fucking stacked. Holy shit. All right, let me go grab my protein shake, then I'll read all these chats. Give me 1 sec, people. All right. All right, let me check out these chats, people. Y'all are going nuts over here. Okay. Maybe stop talking about it and I'll forget about buying a slingshot. Well, I need to remind you not to buy it. Yeah, imagine using a fucking slingshot. Exactly. That is the treatment that you need to receive. I'm putting up 700 pounds raw. Puke after I lift that, though. I can't lift 700 again till sometime big happens. Yeah, to be fair, that is probably a big adrenaline dump. For real. Raw bench record for a woman is 52 kg. Um, huh. I thought the bench press record for women was like 330 pounds, which would be like 150 kg. Um, and for men, the bench record without any assistance is 355 kg. I don't know about natural, but at least it's raw bench and not assisted. And that's beating his last record of 349. Who has the bench press record? Is it Julius Maddox? Okay, enhanced weightlifting is an entirely different scenario. True, and I understand. I'm totally in support of natty gains. Yeah, we all agree. We're on the same page here. About being being natural is, a it's its own pedestal to pretend you're on a high horse for. I mean, obviously, you know, the enhanced lifters are stronger than us, but at the same time, they have enlarged hearts and are probably going to die a lot younger than us. Um, which that's their choice. They went for the short-term gains. They didn't take the long path as us. We take the long, harder road, and the gains are more meaningful and they last longer. So yeah, but to each his own. Um, but yeah, as far as I'm concerned, the raw bench press world record holder, and I'm not saying this is natural because I bet he's on gear. Julius Maddox is the world bench press holder, as I'm pretty sure. Yeah, low sperm count, and a lot of other stuff. Yeah, exactly. Because yeah, when you fucking supplement things that your body produces naturally, your body stops producing it naturally, and that's what fucks you up. So that's why I say I wouldn't hop on any gear until like, after I've reproduced and had kids and whatnot. Once I'm on the decline and my hormones stop producing naturally, anyways. It's just what happens when you get older. Your fucking testosterone stops pumping as hard, so you go on a little HRT. Boom, testosterone's back flowing again. Okay, cool. you know, if it lowers my natural sperm count, who fucking cares? That was already happening anyways, and I've already fucking reproduced. So now let's keep the gains going and let's get a 500-pound bench press or something. You know what I mean? It's worth it at that point, I think. Yeah. Oh, I guarantee he's not natty. It's just um, he does have, I believe, the record, like overall. But let me get a little protein in. My next bicep exercise, preacher curl. And we're not doing cable preacher curl this week. We are doing barbell preacher curl. So very different lift. Well, same movement, but different feel. You know what I mean? And I'll explain it, why it's a different feel. Let me set up the next exercise, though. Hmm. All right. Whew. Oopsies. All right, just installing the preacher curl. Okay. Let me grab my, oops, drop my mic, grab my curl bar, my new Gildan curl bar. Thing's a beaut. Let me start with a 10 on each side. We'll go 10, 5, 5, maybe 25 to top set it. Would be pretty sick, pretty heavy. Let me add that weight, then I'll hit this set, people. Hey, buddy. Yeah, bro, I'll read you guys' chats in 1 second. You just set up the curl bar. All right. Yeah, Maddox definitely not natty. Had a very shitty day. That's unfortunate. Just felt kind of ass after my workout. Got 100% better. But YH, yeah. But I don't know what YH stands for. I'm not up to date with that acronym. But well, sorry, your day wasn't going well. But yeah, I think you did the right thing. You knew the workout was going to make it better, and it did. So you did exactly what you should have done, and it worked. Love these streams, by the way. You're a cool guy, and just watching your workout is so motivational. Promise me you'll never take the short route and you'll stay natural. Aren't you in Sleuth server? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm the Fox one. Oh, you guys know each other from some different streams? That's cool. Um, well, I can't promise I'll always stay natural because, like I said, you know, once I hit the natural, I want to peak naturally. I want to make as many gains as I can naturally. Like I just want to max out my natty potential. Like if I get to a point where it's like I just can't progress anymore, and I've already, like had kids, and I'm on the decline, and my hormones are stopped producing themselves naturally. That's the time when I think you should help on a cycle, anyways, because I think it's just healthy. You know, I think it'll keep the gains flowing and keep your workouts awesome. Um, but that's just my opinion on it. I mean, other people may see it differently, and that's fine. I'm gonna put my mic on the curl bar. The bar is mic'd up, people. So, ooh. All right. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. This feels good, man. Oh, yeah. So you guys want to know what's different about preacher curl with a bar versus a cable? So when you have a cable, the cable is pulling down the whole way. It's pulling your arms away. Whereas when you have the curl bar at the top here, it's not pulling down, it's resting at the top. But if you just relax and let it push down your biceps, it's such a weird stretch. And it feels really good on the biceps to have the weight and the pressure be pushing forward against your biceps. And then as you go down, then the tension hits. But it's kind of like this. Let me show you what I think it is close to. I think it's like when you do one of these. Like, look how deep this stretches your quads. If if you go like deep ass to grass like this, you see how deeply that's stretching your quads, or like this, how deeply that puts a reverse stretch in your biceps. That's exactly what it's doing. It's like a crushing stretch. Um, yeah, that's cool though, guys. What a small world. You guys recognize each other's stream names from being in the chat of a different stream. That's pretty fucking fun. Uh, um, but yeah, that's cool. Um, but yeah, no, I mean, I'm probably gonna be natty for a long, long time, but since I'm not competing anywhere, and probably won't anytime soon. I mean, I might eventually. I'm not gonna say never, but I don't know. I think once I hit the decline in aging, I might hop on a little cycle, but I don't know. I mean, at that point, I think it is worth it. I think the pros outweigh the cons at that point. Whereas, if you're like, some kid still hitting puberty, or like you've never been in the gym before in your life, or you're like 1 or 2 years into your noob gain phase, like, and you're blasting gear after that because you just don't want to wait to get a 225-pound bench or a 315 bench or something, then that's just a stupid time to blast gear. That's. But if you're on the decline and you just want to stop getting weaker and more tired and more fatigued and recovering less as you get, into your fucking 40s and 50s, then I don't think it's the end of the world to take a little bit of gear. But I'll cross that bridge when I come to it in, a couple decades. So I don't got to worry about that problem now because I'm just enjoying the process right now. And I have no need for PEDs because these workouts are fun and they're getting me where I need to be and they're helping me achieve my goals. So no PEDs needed. Plus, we need to think about the word PED for a minute as well. Let me set up my next set and I'll explain what I mean. Yeah, also as a rule of thumb, I don't make promises to people from the internet either. I don't really make many promises to people in general that I wouldn't keep because I have too much integrity. But um, let me hit this set and then we'll talk about what a PED even is. Because let me ask you this: what definition of um, well, see, that's interesting. So, what is your definition of a PED or a okay drug? So, like you said, something that can be prescribed by a doctor. Well, how about this? If I go to the doctor and I do a testosterone test and he says I have low testosterone, he's going to subscribe me testosterone boosters or testosterone injections. He's giving me a PED, he's giving me a steroid, but it's doctor prescribed. Now, also, let's say you're a competitive professional athlete who competes in the Olympics for whatever you compete in, you know, the USADA or the World Anti-Doping Agency, I think it's called WADA. WADA and USADA, which is the U.S. Anti-Doping Agency, anything they ban is a PED slash a banned substance because they think it is a PED. It will enhance performance. So as long as you're not an Olympic level athlete, which I'm not. I don't think any of you guys are. That'd be a rare coincidence. But basically, you can fucking take anything. Like ibuprofen and Advil is banned for Olympic level athletes, but that's an over the counter fucking pain med that anyone can take and get for a different multitude of reasons. It doesn't mean you shouldn't take it. I'm not saying abuse ibuprofen, but I'm saying just because it's a PED in the Olympic level doesn't mean you shouldn't use it. Just because testosterone is banned at the Olympic level doesn't mean you shouldn't use it. Just because human growth hormone is banned at the Olympic level doesn't mean you shouldn't use it when you need it as you age. I'm not saying take it now and be a fake natty when you're 20 and you have your natural genetics anyways and you haven't maxed out your natty potential, but I am saying, you know, PEDs are only banned and not allowed and bad if, well, they're not, bad in high quantity, but it's really not like it's illegal. No one's going to test you and or tell you you can't take this, you know, unless you're a fucking professional athlete in certain sports. Like if you're just a casual cyclist and you want to cycle further, you can take EPOs, you can take endurance boosters, you can take things that increase your VO2 max as well as your body's recovery rate and your heart rate ability for cardiovascular endurance. Like you can do that. No one's going to stop you. No one's going to test you unless you're competing in an organization that tests. You know, so like that's the point is it's you really have to regulate yourself honestly and be your own anti-doping agency and set your own standard for what you think is an acceptable what you think is an acceptable drug that will improve, improve your performance or positively impact you in some way. That's all on you. But all right, let me hit another like 15-ish here, 12 to 15 reps. Yeah, buddy. That's a solid 15, people. Fuck it. If it'll balance there, I'll keep it balanced there. That's quite a delicate relationship we are maintaining, but I will attempt to foster it nonetheless. I'm just kidding. I'm going to move it before it falls and damages my bar. I care too much about this bar to see it fall in vain. Anyways, let me read these chats. Ow! Have nasal spray and mood stabilizers because it helps me deal with depression. Hay fevers, I get it really bad. What about nasal sprays? Isn't that banned, dude? Yeah, it is a steroid. And I take the same thing, man. I get some allergies in the spring, when all the pollen comes out and the bees come back to life. And my nose is crazy runny. So I'll be there like, and in the other nose. And I'll suck that stuff right in there and it like wakes you up because it is a fucking steroid. And yeah, it probably is banned or is banned by WADA and USADA. So yeah, it's like, look at you. You're taking a PED. Oh, you're taking a PED, a steroid enhancer. Like, you know, we can be nitpicky if we want and say, oh, ibuprofen is an enhancer. Why is marijuana banned by WADA and USADA? Because even though it's not a physical performance enhancer, in fact, it probably hinders you physically in terms of athletics, they think it is a mental performance enhancing drug because the athletes who use it claim, oh, I smoke weed to help with my anxiety and the mental stress of being a pro athlete. And I get it. It probably is very stressful being a pro athlete, but if you're using marijuana to help mitigate that while other professional athletes aren't and they have to just deal with the stress naturally, well, now that's a performance enhancing drug. You see how those organizations work? So it can be really weird and skewed and obscure and it can, and stupid when it comes to things like a nasal spray or weed or whatever, things that don't really enhance your performance but are technically banned. So that's why I asked for your definition. I mean, I'm not saying, you know go down some creepy alleyway and get like a dozen needles of filled with testosterone from some random sketchy dude. That is not what you should do if you're looking to get some testosterone or some supplements. I would go to a doctor and have a doctor legally and safely prescribe them. That would be my suggestion. Um, in that instance, um, yeah, in there, like clean some stuff and it smelled bad, but you can probably blow it out now. I use the one that I don't think affects your nose. So on the TV, hopefully it didn't burn anything, right? Okay. Also, can you let the dogs out and maybe feed them too? No, I'm just kidding. I'll feed them. Okay. Yeah, anyways, let me keep the workout going. Let me hit my next set. I got two more sets of preacher curl I want to hit. Then we're going to end with a quick circuit of buy and try combo, where I'm probably going to use rope. We'll use the rope today to finish up. But I don't take it to enhance my workout. I get bad allergies to pollens. Also, I was taking ibuprofen for pain and getting dental surgery. Oh yeah, fair enough. Well, see, that's the thing though. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I almost fell. Whew. But see, the way you said that, you are taking it to enhance your performance because, you know, breathing through your nose is a privilege when it comes to your performance. So if you have to take a nasal spray to make your nose be cleared for you to breathe and perform optimally with your nasal spray, if you were an Olympic athlete, that's still a PED. You know what I mean? Like they would look at it that way of, oh, it's just allergies. Yeah, you have allergies. You have to deal with them on your own, otherwise you're cheating by using nasal spray because it's an advantage other athletes aren't allowed to use. Same thing with an inhaler. You can't even have an inhaler. If you have asthma, you're probably not going to the Olympics because it's illegal to have an inhaler because that's performance enhancing oxygen, inhalation that other competitors don't get to use. You see how that works? That's why, you know, when you're not a competitor, the line is very blurred and gray. It's not so black and white. When you're an actual athlete in the industry that regulates these things, the line is black and white. You either pass or fail. You either test positive for the fucking drugs because you used a banned substance, or you don't touch the stuff. There is no gray line in between. It's you either get caught or don't. Whereas when you're not a competitor, the line is very, what are you willing to do? That's what the line is, you can go as far as you're willing to move the needle, quite literally. Um, which is, probably even more difficult because then the onus is on you to be a hardcore dedicated natural and not give in to the temptation of PEDs or the easiness, taking the easy path with those things, you know? So, because there is no one who's going to test you, can go take those. No one's going to stop you from taking those. In fact, your doctor probably doesn't care about charging you to prescribe them. He just wants to make the sale, you know? So, that's the point is now the regulation is on you. You're the anti-doping agency for your own agent, which is yourself. So, it's up to you to choose whether you want to go down that side and join the dark side or you want to stick to the light side and be natural forever and or until you're on the decline. After you've already had your kids, reproduced, completed your biological purpose and maxed out your natty potential. Once all those things are completed, I have no issues with you going on gear. None at all whatsoever. I think you should, honestly, if you want to keep making gains and keep going. So, whew. But anyways, let me my second to last set of buys here. Slug a little more protein, and we'll keep her going. All right. Let's go. Come on. Okay. Yeah. No, yeah, I mean, but you know, uh, I don't mean this to sound harsh. I mean it to sound literal. The Olympics is not club sports. It ain't a charity for athletes. The Olympics is for the best of the best in the world. That's what it's the purpose of. It's not to accommodate kids with asthma who can't handle the endurance and the training and all the running and the conditioning. It's meant for the people who don't have asthma, who have the best genetics in the world, the best talent. They can handle the rigorous training. and they can perform on the day of during the competition without PEDs, without ibuprofen, without an asthma inhaler, without nasal spray, without ibuprofen, without smoking weed. That's the point. Is competition is still competition. I know, everyone says play sports to have fun. I agree. You should have fun while you're doing it. And if you're not having fun, then you're probably not in the right place anyways, even if it's your dream. But if your dream isn't fun and if it's just more of a chore and, a very daunting hobby, which is, um, then you're probably just not in the right place or you're not cut out for the level of competition you're at because, you know, when you're on the Olympic stage or a professional athlete's stage of, the NFL, the NHL, the NBA, whatever, a professional fighting cage, a boxing ring, that is, where the best of the best compete against the best of the best to become the actual true best. It's just not charity for people who have certain setbacks, who can't breathe through their nose without nasal spray or this. Like, I know it sounds stupid. It sounds like I'm belittling you. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to sound harsh, but it is the harsh reality of professional sports with competition. It just is what it is. It's why a lot of people don't make it. It's not that they're not talented. It's not that they don't have the same dream and passion. It's just minor things like they can't compete without an inhaler or a nasal spray, and that's illegal. So you can't use it. So meaning you have to quit the sport because you need it. Or, you're the most talented, most technical, most skilled guy in the world, but you can't keep up with the endurance that your coach trains you at a professional level, so you quit out because you just can't keep up with the endurance or you can't recover fast enough to keep up. You could be the most talented player in the world, but if you can't hack the training that it takes to maintain that skill and grow off of it and compete with the best, then you also fall out. There's so many reasons why you will not become a pro athlete and why people fail out from becoming it because so many things have to be in your favor and go right and be perfect and the moon and stars have to align just for everything to work for you. It's just a very difficult dream to attain, even for the most self believing people. And I believe in myself heavily, but I'm also a realist. Well, I have good news for you. Your autism should not be a setback. You know why? Because it Luke Stoltman and Tom Stoltman, Luke Stoltman is autistic, and yet you know what he did last year? He won the fucking 2022 World Strongest Man. So the current strongest man in the world, just so you know, is autistic. So don't let that hold you back. You know what I mean? That ain't an excuse. I mean, I don't know how the degrees of autism vary. Of course, I'm not a I don't understand the disease or mental problem or whatever you would call it. I don't fucking know. So don't get offended if I say something stupid or ignorant. Okay, because I am stupid and I am ignorant. So cut me some slack. But you know, there's outliers who you know should be the idols that if you're an autistic person you could look at that guy and say, well, if he did it, what's stopping me? It's not the autism that's holding me back, it's me letting the autism hold me back because I just didn't believe that it was possible. But the proof is right there. An autistic man became the world's strongest man through training hard. I'm sure a lot of other things went in his favor because he's like 6'9", so clearly he has good genetics to be a big strong lad. But like, you get my point is you know, it's tough when you have disadvantages and you need to overcome those that other people don't even need to overcome in the first place. But at the same time, if you can overcome those, then you usually become stronger than the average person, anyways, which will make you better. But sometimes it doesn't translate on the professional level, which is the hardest level to compete at. So, and I know it seems unfair. That's because it is unfair, because life is not fair. It never has been, it never will be. Ugh. Because here's a good quote. My best friend, who's been my best friend since second grade, since I was, maybe 6 or 7 years old. This guy said, name's Jake. He said, life is about 95% reaction, or no, 95, yeah, only about 5% action, 95% reaction. Meaning, 95% of what you encounter in life, which is whatever you have to deal with, whether you have asthma, you have autism, you're short, you're tall, you're skinny, you're overweight. 99% or 95% of that of that of that of no, only the 5% of your life you'll be taking action. 95% is reaction. Sorry, I totally botched that quote, but the point is most of the time in life, it's not controlling the hands you're dealt, it's reacting to the hands you're dealt. You react to a situation 95% of the time. And what's important is the action you take the 5% of the time, And the actions you take is what you choose and what you control, which is, if you work out 5 days a week for years on end, you will get somewhere in the gym. You will make progress. There's no way you can't. If you work out 5 days a week in the gym, at least like 3 to 5 days a week in the gym for an hour or more, you will make gains. If you do that for weeks and months and years on end, you know that the reaction from that will be gains. But at the same time, you know, reaction would be, um, you know, you're walking on the sidewalk and you see two cars collide, and you react by running up, using your strength, prying a car door off, and helping the person get out of a now crushed vehicle, which is what Brian Shaw, 4 times world's strongest man, did one time. Because the fire department wasn't getting there quick enough, and his hands are the jaws of life. So, you know, and I'm not saying, you know, your reaction will be jumping in there to be a hero, because it might not be that situation, but it might be, as simple as, you know, you're walking down the street, you see a new gym open up, and you react to seeing that gym by getting a membership and joining and getting your foot in the door. It could be as simple as that. Yeah, life isn't fair. Who would have thought? I know. Well, I mean, I'm just trying to let my boy know the reality of it, because, professional sports is unforgivingly unfair. Um, and that's just the way it is. That's the way nature is. You know, I mean, it's not even just the sports world. Nature is unfair too. To an extent. People who are born with these disadvantages in society today are also mainly lucky that we live in the society we live in, because if we didn't have developed society, what happens when a mama bear births a runt baby that can't keep up while she's walking with the other 6 baby cubs or whatever? They just leave the runt cub behind. They don't give it a chance. That's not fair. That's not equal opportunity for, that cub compared to the other cubs just because it's smaller and weaker. The point is, though, is when it comes to humans, we have that discrepancy, which is why you have even less to bitch about, because you were still given a chance more so than the animals would have been given if we were like animals. We're not like animals. We're smarter, you know? So, but that's my 2 cents on that. Is just you know, react with the hand you're dealt. Don't bitch about them, and just fucking be grateful for what you do have, and make the most out of it, because it's all you can do. You know, I wish I was Cristiano Ronaldo and Erling Haaland and Lionel Messi. I wish I had all their soccer abilities and their, good looks and their fucking, bodies and their stamina and their soccer ability, but I don't. I'm only as good as I am at soccer, and I only have the body I have, and it's only capable of what it's capable of, and that's my job, is to maximize its capabilities. I only compete against myself in here. 6. Come on, 2 more. Oh! So basically, bro, you should really only be competing against your yesterday self. Ooh. Yeah, no, 100% no, dude. I definitely don't believe that, and hopefully, my example of the world's strongest man, you know, being autistic, and I know we live in the world where everyone likes to talk about these things too, because I only know this because the world's strongest man, like, posts about it like every day about what he's had to overcome and, just the fact that he's autistic and still won the world's strongest man, like that should be inspiring to someone like you because, if you have struggled with the same things, same thing with me, honestly. I mean, I'm not diagnosed with any issues, but I definitely have ADD where I can only focus and pay attention to things I like, and I can't pay attention to things I don't like schoolwork or certain things like that. I just can't. But I am laser focused on things I like the gym and video games, kickboxing, other shit like that. And that's me figuring out how to work with my own brain. But point is I'm a realist, and if I see someone else has done something before, then it gives me, it doesn't discourage me at all. It just encourages me because I've now seen that it's possible and it can be done. A 225 bench has been done by lots of people, which is why I was confident I could get a 225 bench as well because other people have done it. Thousands of people have done it. Millions of people have probably done it even, you know? And it just makes me want to keep going. Oh, someone's at a 315 bench. I can do a 315 bench. It must be possible. Like obviously there's a limit at some point, but it just helps to see other people have done what you might think is impossible, and because now you realize it's not impossible, it's actually very possible. So look at it that way. But I'm gonna set up my last circuit here, and yeah, I might go let my dogs out real quick too. 'Cause I think they're dying to go out. So I'm gonna take a quick break to let them out, and yeah, and then I'll come back to do my last set here, people. I'm gonna throw on rope. We're gonna use rope. But yeah, I mean, hopefully hopefully some of the stuff I said is just resonating with you very well. Um, I hope it sticks, and I hope it just hope it motivates you to keep going in the gym. Keep chasing your goals because um, I think you can still still do the same thing anyone else can. Um, you just may have to work a little harder, or you may have to figure out what works for your brain and your way of thinking. You know, some people do. I have one friend who fell out with me because he said I was using autism as an excuse and it's not real. Well, I mean, I would, yeah, I wouldn't deny the existence of autism, but I also wouldn't. Um, I would try and not let it hold you back as much as possible. Like try not to use it as an excuse as much as you don't need to, because don't look at it as a setback or a thing that holds you back. Look at it as just a problem that needs to be figured out. I manipulate ways to figure out my low attention span, short attention span, weird focused brain. I have to trick myself to be able to do things that I don't want to do, like homework and chores and all these other fucking things. I have to trick myself because I don't want to do them and I can't focus on them normally. So I have to trick myself. So basically, I think you need to just figure out a bit of a learning curve for your own brain's way of thinking and processing to be able to work with your own brain. Because here's why I suck at school. I just don't learn what the teachers tell me. I take the information they give me and I figure it out my own way. And that's how I learn, which is why I'm actually really good at online school teaching myself, because that's how I've always learned. I don't just listen to a lecture and absorb the knowledge and do the equation the way the teacher tells me. I have to fucking take the numbers, invent the equation myself, and engineer it myself. That's how I learn. And it's more work sometimes, and I understand that it is, but I don't care because it's how my brain works, and I'm accommodating my own learning style and way of thinking to maximize my knowledge. So that's what you have to do. You have to figure out how your brain works with whatever types of, you know, mental anything. I'm not even going to call it disability or an impairment. I'm just going to call it, you know, I honestly think it's an evolution, honestly, in a sense. I think it is potentially human evolution that we classify as, a mental illness or a mental disorder of some sorts as a misunderstanding of what is happening. I think we are in the midst of human evolution because, think about our generation. We are on phones, we're on computers, we understand so much technology, we multitask between these platforms of technology. And I think it's our brains getting these ADHD things to evolve to accommodate that learning style and that processing style. because think about how much more complex our lives are now compared to 50 years ago, 100 years ago. When it comes to how little technology they would use then in a daily life. The most thing they were using was like a fucking toaster, a wood stove, a radio, maybe, some shit like that. Like it wasn't, us fucking working on computers all day, doing technical shit, and fucking I don't know, just navigating social media, connecting with people all over the world. I feel like, as much as we call it a disability, I think it might be human evolution and brain evolution in disguise through the evolution of human technology and human comprehension. I think it may be evolution in disguise or the early stages of evolution to where we just have new ways of thinking and new, you know, paths of neurology in the brain that activate our ways of thinking in different ways than the traditional ways. It's just a theory of mine, but ponder that how you will, people. Um, but anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna go let my dogs out real quick, and I'll be right back, people. Just give me a couple minutes here. Yeah, it's been a long arm workout. My arm workout's always long because I like talking with the chat during them. But yeah, I'll turn the music up a little bit so you can listen to that. Okay, I'll be right back, people. Good people. All right, I'm back. All right, we pivot the cam. All right, you can see the rope right here. Okay, rope right here. All right, I'm gonna hit some rope push down with bicep rotation curls. So let me set up the dumbbells for that. Oh my god, this song's been stuck in my head all day. I'm actually kind of glad it's playing. It's getting me hyped up. Ah, all right, let's go. Triceps. All right, supersetting. Yeah, buddy. Fucking hell, my triceps feel so good. Holy shit, dude. These exercises feel so good. Love it. Whew. All right, let me hit the biceps now. Ooh, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is fucking half natty lighting, bro. Jesus Christ, dude. Look like Dwayne the Rock Johnson minus the tattoos right now. Fucking hell. Pop. All right, 2 more sets of that shit. Ha ha ha. Oh. First time chat, what's good, bro? I don't know what those emojis are, but also, is there a Discord? No, I don't have a Discord yet. I probably should make one. That's probably a good idea. Oh, that's interesting. You're trying. Oh, you might already be gone, but that's interesting. You're a doctor studying it, and they agree with my theory. They think it is a superpower slash evolution. Setting a goal is the first step to achieve it. I agree. Set a goal, make it into a few smaller goals so you can achieve it step by step and see progress while you get there. Yep, that's exactly right. Yeah, sorry, I don't have a Discord yet. I need to make one. Interesting emojis. Yeah, thanks for the emojis, bro. Also, Nova Boy. I think if you're still here, I can show you the warm up I was telling you about yesterday that could protect your rotator cuff, and all you need to get is a set of bands. So if you're here, let me know. I'll show you that warm up. But yeah, me get ready to hit my next set. We'll be done with this workout in like the next 5 minutes or so. So a bit of a long one, but which I didn't plan on it being one, but it just ends up being it. So it is what it is. All right. Okay. Whew. Let me throw a little bit of weight on. Get my next set here. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, superset. Living in the stretch right now. Yeah, this is it, people. Living the stretch right here. Living it. God, that feels so good. Oh my freaking God, that feels so good. Woo! All right. Oh, fuck. I gotta do homework after this workout. Oh, life sucks. I wish I could get graded for being in the gym. I wish. All right, let's go. Oh, fuck it. Let's measure the arm pump. Let me go grab a piece of tape and I'll get my measurer. I want to know the arm pump today. Oh All right, let's go. Oh my God, look at that peak. Jesus Christ, dude. Massive Himalayan mountain peak. Oh yeah, that's a clear 16. Fucking 16-inch fucking arms, bro. Holy crap. Oh, I did not think this would ever be a thing. I never knew 16-inch arms was a goal of mine until I measured them and they were 14 inches and then they became 15 a little later and you know, now they're 16 with a fucking good ass pump. Jesus. That is satisfying. NGL, bro, that is satisfying as fuck. I am very hype about that. I got fucking 16-inch fucking arms. I didn't even have to do an 8-hour Rich Piana arm workout to get it. I just hit regular 4-hour arm workouts. only half of the Rich Piana arm workout duration. I guess that's why my arms aren't 22 inches though, like his. But oh well, I can't be perfect like Rich, who also is not a very perfect man. But but anyways, last set, best set, people. You know it, I know it. So hit about 20 reps of rope push down here, about 15 reps on the rotation curls, and then that'll be that. Fuck doing abs today. I ain't doing it. I don't feel like it. My back is too sore from deadlifting yesterday. Uh, yeah, so is what it is. Sorry. You're coming here looking for abs. Sorry, I don't have too many. I have a strong core. Don't you doubt that. You could punch me in the stomach, and I guarantee your hand would break before my abs crinkle. So, but the definition is not quite there because my diet is not perfectly dialed. Plus, I'm not doing as much cardio as I was in my college soccer days. Um, so yeah, I think if I added more cardio and ate a couple more pieces of chicken breast instead of chicken nuggets, I'd look a little leaner. And I think that is what I'm trying to do. It's just it's a tough level of discipline to acquire, and I'm trying my best to acquire it. But let's hit this last set, anyways, people. Let's go. I'm gonna live in these stretches. Ooh, 2%. 10. Oh, living the stretch, people. Living it. Oh, the pump, 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 pump. Pump is on fire. Oy. Holy. Some decent sized croissants back there. God damn. What I mean, man, I need more long head. This is no development. The inner tricep head, it's not developed. The outer head is developed. The inner, not so much. Well, okay, that's actually a pretty hard chunk of meat. To be fair, that cannot even be folded very easily. That is a firm piece of meat. Same thing with the biceptuals. Oh my god, the peaks look so nice. Jesus Christ, dude, who put these here? Who put these here? Oh wait, me. I put them there. Sorry, didn't mean to yell. I just forgot who created these things. Responsible for the inception of these fucking bicep peaks. These Gnarls Barkley triceps. And it's me. I'm responsible for it. All me. I take full responsibility for causing the growth of those muscles on my body. Whew. That was anti-rotation curls. One, two, three, three. Oh, that's it. Done. Cooked. Goose. Goose is cooked. Holy horsecock. Holy hortits. Whew. Oh my god. Take a minute here, people. Oh. Alright. Yeah, that was a good arm day. Achieve the typical 16-inch pump. I mean, a 16-inch pump is almost the standard these days. I'll be really impressed again if, like a year from now, I realize my pumps are now 16 and a half or 17 inches. Then, now we're talking some real excitement, dude. Um, but yeah, that would be ungodly large arms. I mean, obviously, there's lots of people I know with bigger arms in the fitness community and whatnot, but my arms have always been a weak point, and yeah, now they're becoming a very prominent feature on my physique. And I think they complement the chest, the delts, the abs, the wide lats. I think it's all starting to come together. I think I actually do have a decent sculpt for bodybuilding, even though I probably won't compete in it. Boom. Big fucking arms. Yeah, buddy. Boom. 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 Ooh. Oi. Anyways, that's enough of that. Enough posing. I think we look fucking good. Arms are looking big. Good arm day, people. Thank you everyone for tuning in and hopping in the chats and having a conversation with me and hanging out. Appreciate it. If you guys want to check out the other dozen or so episodes, feel free to check out my YouTube channel, PFM Fit. Feel free to check out my Instagram, PFM underscore fit, and make sure you follow my Twitch right here, PFM underscore fit. Be live streaming 4 to 5 days a week, doing my workout stream, recording my GYMCAST episodes, and all those episodes are also going to be posted later on YouTube, usually the next day or within 2 days from that same stream. So if you miss any episodes, feel free to check them out there and listen back and um, just rewatch any of the points or any of the PRs I hit. Yeah, if you find this kind of content entertaining, make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss any of my future content. Thank you guys. It's been Pete from PFM Fit. Have a great night.